Movie night got a copyright. Y'all got to figure this out. Somebody come in and help me. I'm driving the news all day, every day. Opinionated news. I'm as open as my nose is for the streets. I'm about to report on Atlanta street interviews, breaking news, opinionated news, pouring from my cup and my eyes to your ears. It's all entertainment, so don't get in your feels. Put it out here for to see better things twice before you come from me. I'm sorry, y'all. Got another email. Come on back in. Y'all got a copyright. They struck my live. And it ain't got nobody didn't do it. Not strike it. I don't have nothing's not affected. It's all on my side. Nobody personally came in and moved it out, y'all. So don't go spreading the rumors that they was over there copyrighting her. No. I guess I'm gonna have to read more guidelines. I was supposed to reach out to the people before I can play the movie. I don't know. But we back at it. We just gonna have to talk about the movie. I can't show it. So hopefully you watched it. I don't even know what part I was on because I was in the midst of telling something. Oh, I was talking about my brother. I'm doing great, ONR. I appreciate your support. You drop in every day and show some love, whether you because you always first, but you don't know if you watch the whole video because you always say thanks for sharing, and it be uploaded. But whatever you doing, I appreciate you. Actually, my friend sent me a screenshot where you was over there saying I was beautiful. I appreciate it. Because I ain't been over there seeing comments. Whoever got something to say about me, I don't give a fuck. I talked about people. People gonna talk about me. I am not disposable, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about. Thank you, Jesse girl. I got a copyright, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, we back. I can't show the movie. We can only talk about it vibes. I don't know. To my 5 bush watchers, we in here. We can only talk about the movie. Hope y'all watched it because that's what I'm here to do. Talk about the movie. So I was at the point where I was explaining to Brother Lewis. Thank you so much. I was explaining to Brother Lewis where he's struggling with drug, alcohol, and addiction. And my brother too has. I'm not gonna say it was a struggle, but if you were steal from your mom, that had to be a drug and alcohol thing because he was the baby. He was raised as a only child, basically. She catered to him. She loved him. So you had to get out there and do some drugs. Because my sister that is and have been struggling for 30 years has never stole from anybody. She has worked every day of her life to support her habit. She ain't out here tricking and doing all that stuff, thank God. But she has been an addict for a long time. But she's a functional one. But now she's in rehab. So kudos to you, sis. I'm gonna continue to say, and she down there with Vibes in Tampa in some rehab. I don't know the name. Wouldn't give it out if I could. But my brother one day, him and his one of his ex-girlfriends happened to be a Caucasian girl. They literally broke in my mom's home, stole her TV, laptop, all her electronics, anything electronic. Ain't nobody believed that when I got the call, I said it was my brother. Nobody believed it. Maybe 3 or 4 days later, after the police did some investigation, they told my mom, "Hey, we found your stuff at this local pawn shop." She goes to the pawn shop, and they're on footage because they had the person coming in and out was my brother and his girlfriend carrying in the stuff. And still to this day, my mom supports him in jail. She's always had his back. And so we're gonna move on down, and because I talked about how Charlotte relates to me, pretty much talked about how all of them relate to me. Like I said, the molestation, I just found out. Far as in my family, like I said, me and my sisters were protected. I had a good mom. We were church girls. We weren't allowed to have go sleep at anyone's homes. People couldn't stay at our homes as cousins, and we were all girls. And none of my girl cousins have touched each other. We good around here. But in the next generation after me, things have happened. The same brother that I tell you about, I just recently found this out this had to be about 4 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago, I found out that he actually molested my niece, which will be his niece. My sister, the one that struggled with drugs, she had to leave a couple of kids at my mom's homes over time and time. So my mom took in 2 of her children. She has 4. She took into her children for a couple of years, and my brother was still a minor, but I want to say he was around 16 or 17. Um, my niece is about 7 or 8 years younger than him. And let me tell y'all about this sad story. The way when I found out a couple of months ago, because my mom asked me had I ever heard the rumor, and I had never heard the rumor because I've been traveling my whole life. I haven't been living around my family for 22 years. I check in, I fly in, I drive there, I do whatever, but I'm not there every day. But I got the phone call, and my mom was asking, did I hear that my brother had done such and such to my niece? And I'm like, no. I said the best way to get the information is to get it from the horse's mouth, which you can't get it from my brother because if he did it or not, which he was in jail anyway, um, he's not going to admit to it. So we have to go to the source. So my mom called my my niece. My niece admitted that it happened. She said she did report it when she had went to a foster home. Something happened with the care system. She went to a foster home or something, and they had to question her about things, and she revealed it to a therapist. During this time, my sister was obviously on drugs, and it flew up. It flew through the air. It flew through the air. My niece now is 23 or 24, but in her eyes, she looks at it as they were just experimenting. I had to let her know that you were molested. You were not just experimenting. You were not the same age as this little boy, as my brother, shall I say. I'm not gonna call him a little boy because he was 17 and she was 10, 9 or 10ish, depending on the month and time. Now, she has an older brother, my sister's oldest child. She's my sister's third child. So, her older brother happened to be coming over that weekend, which he's the same age as my brother. He's actually 5 months older than my brother. He came over and he actually caught them. Now I'm just finding all this out in 2024. This probably happened in 2010, 11ish, maybe somewhere up in that range, 10, 11ish, 9, 10, 11, somewhere in that range. Not sure because I just found this out a few months ago. Well, my brother got caught with my niece, which nobody told my mom this. My mom had no clue this was going on in her house, under her roof, until 3 months ago, just like myself, because she's at work. She's thinking, hey, I'm just leaving my 17-year-old son, my 15-year-old grandson, and my 9-year-old or 10-year-old granddaughter home so I can work. Everything is fine. And it isn't until 15 years later that it came out. And my niece does not even believe that she is a victim. She thinks she was experimenting. Um, yeah, it's a hard story. Vibes. And so I haven't talked to my brother. One thing I don't do, I don't support jail, prison. I don't care if you're my mama, nobody I don't know. I don't support prison and jail. Once you go to jail, you can't get no phone call from me. I can't write you to send you no encouraging words. I can't send you my money. I can't visit. Don't even think about putting me on the list. I don't care who you are. I don't do jail. Not if because if you stay out of doing things wrong, you won't end up there, and you won't need anybody to give you that moral support while you're there, that money while you're there, those visits while you're there. So I haven't personally had a chance to confront my brother, but I am that person, and I can't wait until I get that moment to have that face to face. Because when he had robbed my mom, I ended up, I was up here, but maybe a year later, it had to be about 2 years later, I went home because I didn't go home for a couple of years. I went home for my grandfather's funeral actually, and at the funeral, well, after the funeral, was at the repast. I decked them up and choked them up from behind and roughed them up to let him know, don't you ever take from my mama again. But this one is going to be a little more serious because I don't condone anything happening to children. I have protected my baby to the fullest. I am not a helicopter mom. I actually give my baby the freedom and the will to be a young girl in her age range. So I allow my daughter to go to the movies with her friends, but I'm there, or another parent is there, and we're still chaperoning these girls, and they're ninth graders. Um, and you already know, Jesse, we're up here in Detroit. Y'all seen the story that happened with the Naziah Harris, where she was just getting off the school bus, but she was abused in her own home. Now, like I said before, I have lived with only two guys in in my time my baby has been. I stayed with 4 guys my whole life, 2 before my kid and 2 with. The first one, my daughter was 10 months. He and I stayed together until she was about 4, but we broke up. But he was still her daddy for like 2-3 years. A testimony I'm going to tell one day. Um, when I can get to doing testimonies, 'cause I want to be able to show them like I just showed this movie that I. But I got to get a better USB cord or something. I don't know. But back to the story. Um, so at the end of the day, I lost my train of thought. Let me get back. Hold on. 'Cause I was going somewhere with this. And that's something about me, y'all. I will lose my train of thought quickly. My short term memory loss from smoking so much bud, but I can remember things for a lifetime. But like I said, my niece, the results of my niece being molested, which she doesn't even realize that she was molested. For one, she's been angry her whole life. Right around that time frame, they diagnosed my niece with bipolar and schizophrenia and all this stuff, which this same niece I took in for a year. Obviously, when I took her in, this was obviously after the molestation, and now the things that were going on at my home make sense now. They didn't make sense then, but they make sense now. I took her in 2011 or 12. I don't know. I know she had her 12th birthday with me. Um, so took her in. Smart girl, but she was already in an alternative school. So, and we were in a different city. I wasn't staying in the same city that she lived in when she was with my mom, but she wanted to come stay with me, because my mom, of course, was being a helicopter grandma or whatever. But when I look back now, she probably wanted to come stay because she was getting molested. I don't know. But she came to stay with me for a year. Now, when she did stay with me, the guy, that's where I was at, the guy that I lived with, from my baby being 10 months, he and I was together then. He never touched my niece. He was actually responsible for taking my niece. And my niece is very vocal. Me and her, still to this day, we're like this. She's very vocal with me. But one day I took her to school. Well, he used to take her to school for me. But one day I got a call from her teacher. She was at an alternative school. We had to drive her like 20, 30 minutes away every day to get to this school. And I get this phone call. And the teacher is like, I don't know how to tell you this. And I'm like, just go ahead and say it. He was like, your niece offered, and he didn't know what word to say, but he finally said fellatio. He said, my niece offered fellatio to a guy in the middle of class or something. I don't know whatever conversations, these alternative kids. And so I think I was at work. I don't know, but I immediately got off. I went to that school. I pulled my niece out of class. I had to, I ain't gonna lie, I yoked up in the corner and let her know that's not what we here for, I ain't put my hands on her or nothing, but I had her in the corner scared and in fear because I was trying to teach her to be better than me. I was sexually active at 15. I chose the streets. Now, it's not like, oh, my mama sent me out there to be in the streets. I chose it because I was lonely. When I look back, I was living in my own trauma. I was lonely because my sisters hadn't left me. So now it's just me, and I'm taking the responsibilities that they had, and I'm looking at this same little boy that is now a grown man that has molested my niece, has stole from my mom. Hi, keeping it real. Thank you. I'm sorry, this is movie night. I got a copy strike, not a strike, copyright, and they removed my video. So I'm just gonna go erase it or figure out what to do, how to do it. So I can't show the movie. So hopefully y'all watched it. I'm just breaking down little pieces and points on how certain things relates to myself, and my family that happened in that movie. And so we were on the part where Shanice was molested by her mom's boyfriend or husband, George. And I think, like, can we get a little interaction in here when we talk about George and Shanice and whatever the mama name was, Kimberly, at least her role. I want y'all to give me some interaction on this. Do y'all think she handled it the way it should have been handled when she caught him on her baby? Because I would not have been able to just stand there and cry. My hands would have been moving, things would have been getting thrown immediately. Now, she did later on, a couple of scenes later, throw a vase at his head, had him bleeding, all that. But maybe she was rational about the situation. Maybe she was in shock. Yeah, I don't think she handled that the way I would have handled that because, like I said, I protected my baby for everything in me. And like the second guy that I lived with, He was a police officer. Not saying police officers don't do anything. He's here in Detroit. He's actually retired now, and it wasn't a Detroit police officer. He was in Farmington Hills, and I know Jason know about that. But and he was a great dad. He was a single father of his own kids. My daughter was safe. He never really. I was alone with the kids because he worked all the time, so I don't even think he really had many moments besides taking all of them out to eat along with my kid. But I've always talked to my daughter. Like I said, I've always been aware. And granted, nothing happened to me, but I've always heard of so many stories. So immediately, like I taught my baby her body parts when she was like 2, because she was talking at like 14 months, full sentences. Like it was weird. But yeah, a day late and a dollar short every time. And so at the end of the day, like I said, I protected mine. And I just couldn't imagine thinking I'm trusting a man that I've been married to. This ain't no new marriage, and I've been married to him. And he's watched my daughter grow up. And one day I come home because I forgot something, and he is on my baby. Like I'm quite sure I would have already been in jail, locked up. The key would have been thrown up under it. I'm losing all my mind. I can't. And that's one reason I am a loner. Even though I'm not a real loner, I have friends, and but I like to. I keep people to a distance because I'm an empath, and I love hard. Um, I don't like sickness. I don't like death. And like far as how Whoopi Goldberg's role, her name was Vi in the movie. Once again, like I'm a smoker. My mom was a smoker. My mom does have COPD, and so but she's doing good. My mom then gained about 50, 60 pounds, and my mama living her best life. Like and be going to work. Don't know why she working and all that, but at the end of the day, that could. I remember getting the call in because I live up here. My mom stays in Georgia. Um, got the call in May. It was right after Mother's Day last year, Mother's Day 2023. I got the call, and me and my mom has never had the best relationship. I am that child that I've always voiced my opinion. I will cut you off. I don't care who you are, my mama, daddy, sister, cousin, brother. When it comes to me and how I feel about me or my child, you say the wrong thing, I don't have to talk to you. I don't give a crap. So I have I wouldn't me and my mom was doing okay before her diagnosis. But it's not like my sister. I have one sister that talks to my mom 2, 3 times a day. She checks in. Have another sister that at least call every day. My brother, of course, he can't call, and my sister that struggles with addiction, she probably calls more than I do, and maybe it's because she may need my mom or something. But I've never been that mama's girl or daddy's girl. I've never been that kid that or a woman or a teenager that just needed anybody. I've always liked to be alone. I love my personal space. But the way Viola's story can relate to me, like I said about the smoking and my mom. So when I got her diagnosis, I immediately said I'm gonna be a better daughter. Because you only get one parent. You only get one mom and one dad. Now some people are blessed with adoptive parents and knowing they biological parents, but from birth out of the canal, that connection, you only get one. And but shout out to all the step parents because it's some great step, and I don't even like to call them step parents or whatever, but shout out to the fathers and mothers that are parenting kids with the same love that if the child was theirs, because everybody can't do it. So shout out to y'all. But as I go continue on with the story, I'm sorry I can't show the movie, y'all. If anybody new in here, I had got copyright, and they took it down immediately. But I'm just gonna talk. Y'all know I like to talk. I can talk for what last Saturday I was on here for 9 hours. I think I talked for 7 straight, party, danced, and everything. But and it was a good time. But we're gonna still have a good time tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. We can't do the music, but y'all know I'm fun and hyping. We gonna turn it up at the block party. But anywho, let's get back to the story. So let's go. Let's move on to Paris. Her story relates to mine. Of course, she only has one child. She wants her child to do the best. I want that for my child. My child does not want that for herself. My child will literally, she goes to school for drama. And I'm not talking about the drama class. I'm talking about the drama with the kids. I have to stay on her about her work. she'll be missing 2 or 3 assignments. I'll check her grade, and she'll have a 68, but you're missing 3 assignments. Oh, I forgot to turn them in. And then when you turn them in, you're back at an 89, or it's things like that. But C's get degrees. I want her to at least be a high school graduate. I'm not asking my child to have a 4.0. I'm not asking my child. Now, granted, I have that quality. I am that person. Everybody's made different. I take education, learning. I love it, and that's my problem with my daughter. She doesn't retain her information. She just learning it for the moment, where I'm learning it for a lifetime. And so I wish some of those qualities I had, as far as the learning part, would rub off on my daughter. But I try every day. But moving on with Paris, she obviously was happy being single because she had been hurt. Now, I've never been hurt because I've never been in love. I've liked guys, and I've been in long-term relationships, but I just love them. I never got the butterflies. I never really was in love and consumed with them in their life. But another way her story relates to me is I do want to achieve greatness. I've just been stuck sometimes in my own way. Sometimes we become our own worst enemy. And plenty times that I've stopped myself from growing. But I'm not doing that anymore. Um which I stopped that when I was 39. I stopped that. Yeah, no, I know I'm a late, even though I was fast, I'm a late bloomer. But anywho, I stopped that. So by four, like, that's what made me re-enroll in school. That's what made me, do a little more, because for the first 10 years before I had my daughter, of me being on my own, I was just living my best life, going where I wanted to go, working when I wanted to work, and going to school here. Had my own place, living my best life. Had my daughter, life's totally shifted. Babies bring blessings. She was definitely my blessing, but it wasn't the life that I was used to living. And so, I had to struggle. I wasn't prepared. I never wanted to be a mom. I love my daughter with everything in me. Being a mom is the best thing that I've ever done. Didn't know it at the time, but I know it now. So that's how Paris's story relates to me. Let me see another little thing in the movie. Far as the dad, let's talk about I think his name was Cecil Ving Rhames. Like I said, my dad was definitely a provider. To my knowledge. Now let my thank you ONR. Now let my mom tell it. Because we as kids don't know what the parents are really what's going on in their bedroom or in the car or whatever. But let my mom tell it. He wasn't being a provider. But like, I always remember having food. Now, granted, it wasn't the best food all the time, but I don't ever remember the lights being cut off. I don't ever remember, not having water. I don't ever remember not getting school clothes. I don't ever remember not getting Christmases until after my dad left. Now, I don't remember no lights being cut off or water being cut off, or if not being hungry. But like, the Christmas gifts sort of stopped. The little things that she could do when she was a unit, she had to stop doing as a single mom. And so that's another way where with Miss Vi, which was Whoopi Goldberg, she was angry with life, because maybe we all have these mindsets and roles in our relationships, and when we're in these dynamics, where we we expect things from others. I learned a long time ago not to expect anything from anyone. So you're expecting your lover to give you that comfort you need. You're expecting your lover to be that provider you need. You're expecting your lover, or husband, wife, whatever. But I'm just saying lover for me, because I've never experienced marriage. Probably won't experience until I'm about 70 or something. Now, I could have experienced it 4 times around. I've been in 4 good long-term relationships. Each one of those guys tried to take me down there. Like, the first guy, he tried to marry me about we was together for 7 years. Tried to marry me about 3, 4 times, proposed 3 times. The next guy, we just discussed marriage, but we didn't make it there, we was discussing it, and I knew I wasn't ready for it. The third guy took me to Vegas and was trying to get me to go to the Little White Chapel, and I told him to take me to the weed dispensary. The fourth guy is the guy that he was the fourth guy's the one that took me to the weed dispensary. The third guy is the one that I wouldn't have met. Like, he would have been the last one on the list. That's the one I'm going to tell my testimony about eventually when I get to my testimonials. But I want to stop for a second, because I do like to talk and just be rambling, and thank everybody, those that have came in, those that have stayed, those that continue to come in, drop off. This is a voice your opinion, do whatever you want to do platform. Just don't put nobody names in the chat unless they're in here. Because I had to change up some things, but I want to stick to the story. I'm sorry. I'm gonna figure out how to do this copyright stuff where, because it's like every video that I'm sharing where it is other people's footage, not everyone, but when it's somebody else's footage, I'm thinking that the copyright claims and all this is holding me down. It's obviously not. I'm sorry I had to go back and private some of the news, all the news, except for the one for today, to keep everybody's names, trying to keep the channel so we can have the news. I'm going to be bringing out another channel. I'm just trying to, I don't rush. I'm trying to think of a good name because I'm not going to be a troll page. None of that. I don't have time for that stuff. I already got my email for opinionated news because this one is set up in my real name and they probably done found it and gonna put my stuff out there. Yeah, I got 2 bank accounts. One of them ain't got much money. One of them okay. I've been on food stamps. I'm about to actually reapply and hopefully I can get some. I've been on Section 8. Like all that stuff. So go ahead and report that about me. Put it out there. But let's get back to the movie that I can't really share. So we was on Ving Rhames. Like I was saying, my dad has always been that provider. My mom has always been angry. My dad, I found out later, well, I obviously knew when I was 7 when my mom and dad broke up about my little brother, whose story I'm going to tell. I had a little brother that has the same exact story as Michael Orr from The Blind Side. Foster care, adopted by a white family, went to the play college, went on to the NFL to play for the same exact team, the Baltimore Ravens. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. My brother got a Super Bowl ring in 2011, 11 or 12, one of those years. Whatever year the Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl. That was his first year. He did get in the third quarter, couple of seconds, and his name got called out. I'm going to put my brother's name out there. My brother's name is D'Angelo Tyson. If anybody would like to go and find, he's definitely searchable, Googleable. People's written stories about him. D'Angelo Tyson. Denzel Washington kissing a man in new movie. Oh, I ain't seen that. Oh, not Denzel, not Mr. Sex Symbol of the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. Because they went crazy when Will Smith did that in Hitch or whatever that movie was. But I don't care. To me, to be honest, to each their own. I'm fine with the whole community. The only thing about the community I don't like, and I'm not saying I don't like those people. I just don't like the people that are changing their body parts. And I'm not saying I don't like them. I don't like the process that they're doing. But one thing about me, I'm judgmental. I'm not stereotypical. I have white friends. I have black friends. I used to have a Spanish friend back in the day. I was younger though, but like I don't discriminate on race, politics, religion, sex, none of that. I don't care. As long as whatever anybody doing in their life, that's what they doing in their life. So getting back to Ving Rhames' part, he cheated on his young lady, his wife with a young lady. Now the young lady obviously was a hood girl who had a couple of baby daddies, and I think she was younger than him, so she was trying to snatch her older man that was going to be a provider for her and her children. It backfired on her, but but at the end of the day, with my dad, that's what happened with my brother's story. The girl was younger. I want to say my dad probably was 31. And this is going to relate to the sector a little bit. The girl was probably 19, 20, not sure, or whatever. But when I do tell my dad's story, because he ain't here to tell me that I can't, y'all will understand probably why he did become a cheater, a whoremonger, and all of that. And it's based on he started raising a family at the age of 16. So, and I mean being a man's man. So he didn't get to live life. So for 17 years, he probably felt trapped. Now, granted, he probably was cheating. I don't know how long, but anywho, I hope my mama cheated back and that ain't my daddy. Daddy, you out there? I got a real daddy. And I'll just be joking, y'all. I love my daddy. Rest in peace, Dad. But so Ving Rhames ended up, he stuck with his wife for 38 years through her anger. But she was a good woman. She cleaned the house. She cooked. She took care of them kids. She raised them up to be, one to be successful, one to be a great mother, a regular person. Her son had struggles, but I seen good qualities in his character, the character of Mekhi Phifer. Um, far as his son, like that situation with him and his son, you know, he probably definitely could have been a better father. Showing up more, not letting alcohol and drugs get into the way of his life, and not showing up for his children. Similar to how my brother has 4 kids. He doesn't show up for any of them. My mom do. My siblings do. I just send birthday loves and shout outs when I can. I got 1 kid. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the perfect auntie, the perfect daughter, the perfect sister, da da da. None of that, or perfect friend. But I'm a good friend, and I'm a good person. I just can't keep up with everybody and everything because I get consumed as an empath, and like I'm not even supposed to be here to talk to y'all. Besides the things that God saved me from, I had a sister, my sister that was on drugs. She had a boyfriend. Well, her baby daddy, her last baby daddy, matter of fact. That son is maybe 21 and 22, but about 22 years ago, he tried to he beat her up. My sister came to me with black and blue eyes. I was like, I'm gonna take him away from here. And so finally seen him maybe a week later, and me and my cousin was driving down the street, and she was like, "Is that him?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's him." And I pressed the gas, y'all. And if it wasn't for the person that he was walking with that pushed him out the way, and my cousin switching the wheel to move my car out the other way, I would have been in jail for vehicular homicide on purpose, or whatever the charges would have been, because I'm a protector of mine. I don't play about my sisters. I don't even play about my brothers. Like, he's not the best person. I'm gonna pray over his demons. I'm gonna have that conversation with him, and and we need to figure something out, because my niece doesn't even realize she's suffering. Like, she was on live the other day. She's be on Facebook or whatever, but she's always fighting. Like, she got about probably 10, 15 lives out there where she been beating people up. That same niece went to jail. She was 18 for stabbing a young lady. This young lady had some beef about, I think it started over a boy, ended up being Facebook type of beef. Um, she told the little girl to, pull up. The little girl pulled up, and the little girl ended up getting stabbed. Now, luckily, the little girl is still alive. But she was in hospital. The little girl happened to be a runaway from my niece and I'm staying in the country part of Georgia, but she was a runaway from Atlanta. And I want to say this happened about 5 or 6 years ago. Um, Little girl was a runaway from Atlanta, but whatever happened with her and my niece, she ended up almost losing her life. My niece went to jail maybe for about 8 to 10 months. I think it was aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or something. She went to jail for a little minute, but she used her first offenders. They was able to use her mental health, a bunch of things, because she could still not be, she could be in jail right now. But she's struggling, and not knowing that she's just living through trauma that was caused on her. Same thing with me. I didn't realize that I was living on trauma when I was out there 15 and 16, 17, acting up, going wild. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about that stuff that I was doing in Never Have I Ever and all that stuff tomorrow night. A little bit more, because y'all already been all in my business, and I'm gonna keep on telling it, because hopefully I can save somebody. If I can reach one person, I did my job. But at the end of the day, we have to protect our traumas and not protect them, but we have to work through those traumas. That's what I'm trying to say. We have to work through those traumas so we can be positive, productive people. Um, I lived in trauma from 15 until basically when I had my daughter. And then when I had my daughter, I ended up being postpartum. So I went from living in trauma for 10 years to being postpartum for about 2 or 3. And some days I still think I'm postpartum. Even though she's 15, I still be looking at my baby crying like I got a baby. Weird as that. Still in shock, y'all. My baby 15 and I'm still in shock. I tear them down Xbox 360, install new hardware. Okay, that's what's up. Matter of fact, my baby got it. Because I'm not into technology like that. Laptop and a phone, I'm fine. TV, but she want to get a PS5 because she got the lower grade, the 4 or whatever. But they probably about to come out with a 6 or 7. I am a mess queen. don't fool up with me. I just be around here having fun with. I'm good. But let's see, what else can I relate to the movie? because I was trying to get an hour, which we would have already been at our hour had I not got us struck up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get me a YouTube friend from behind the scenes that can help me and teach me a little bit of, because granted, I've been calling Marcus my best friend. So me and him don't talk behind the scenes. I know people think I do, da da da. Don't. I don't even have his phone number no more since I reset my phone. So, and that was 2 weeks ago. So don't be thinking I'm talking to nobody. But it's a few people that I wouldn't mind talking to not about other people, but about helping me figure out how to get this stuff together. And I got two people in mind. I'm not gonna say their names. One of them I already know who they might be, and then the other one is the person that emailed me. So I just want a little help, and I'm willing to show my gratitude in other, in financial ways, whatever. I'm willing to get, I want to grow. I want to grow. I want to be here. I want to keep telling my story. I want to just keep reporting the news, whether some people think it's trash news or not. I don't care. Monday we're gonna be adding daily. What did I call it in the news? We're just gonna be having a daily day from here on out. Monday will be Monday. Money Mondays. We might learn about stocks that week. I mean that day. Might learn about different type of bank accounts. Might learn little things about money. Tuesday is Tasty Tuesday. In my private time, I cook. Been cooking since I was a little girl. So I love, even though I'm skinny because I don't eat, but I love to cook. So we're gonna implement some couple of recipes. You know, I'm gonna figure out because I've been showing clips in these videos, and the way I got struck on what was that Friday? Not struck. I keep saying struck. My copyright from Friday's news, no Thursday's news. I shared just a clip. It was probably like 40 seconds of a wilding out clip. So I'm assuming Nick Cannon owned all his rights to everything, and he don't want none of his stuff touched at all. Cause it's like immediately they took it off. So I went and broke it down. Then I reposted it, and then that took away the ending where it wasn't even talking no more, y'all. I apologize, but I'm gonna keep working, like I said. And so Tuesday is gonna be Tasty Tuesday. Wednesday is gonna be Worldwide Wednesday, where we're gonna get some news, what's going on in Africa, Iraq, somewhere else. Find out what's going on in other places. In Paris, I know. I'm gonna do some research and get some stuff for y'all. Thursday's gonna be Throwback Thursday. We're just gonna go back in time. It might just be, I said history in the news. I'm not gonna be up there telling y'all about history for real. It might be like y'all remember the little maggot things that we used to do the etch a sketch thing on and it pull all the hair on the head. It might be little things like that where I just like, hey, y'all remember this? Y'all remember the cordless phone, the corded phones that you had to drag around the house? Little things in there to throw us back. The hardcore pawn still open in Detroit. I don't know. I ain't I've never been a pawn shop girl. I don't know. I gotta ask my brother because he like to do he takes stuff to the pawn shop. I think I've never pawned anything. I feel like I brought something one time. I'm not a pawn shop girl. Never have, but it might be. Let me Google it. Google it. Google it. You can find out if it's still open. You got me off track talking about the pawn shop. But now, okay, I said what Thursday was. So Friday, it's just Freestyle Friday, like tonight is. Tonight was supposed to be movie night. So I'm creative, as y'all know. So I'm gonna come up with something for next Friday. Don't know what it is yet, but I want to be here, and I'm gonna show up here, talk to y'all, vibe with y'all, have fun, whatever it is. Tomorrow night now, the sector trivia is gonna be different. I'm gonna try to roll out the video tomorrow, but the sector trivia tomorrow is gonna be me teaching y'all the new people and the new addresses and where everybody's gonna be so y'all can understand the news. But we're still gonna play the wheel game. I will have all 30 numbers on the wheel. I might chop it down to 25. I'm gonna rewrite some new questions. But I'm also gonna keep a couple of them because we didn't have a lot of people in there. Because I do want to know, get to know y'all so as y'all are getting to know me. For those that are willing to, disclose information. I'm not trying to use anybody's information against them ever. As I say, I'm open. Y'all can be as open as y'all want. You can trust your stuff with me, but I don't know about the people in the chat and the bushwatchers and the screenshotters or none of that. Because and that's the whole thing. I ain't even been screenshotting stuff, y'all. And I'm normally that person. I be screenshotting this and my stuff to my friend being messy. I ain't even screenshotting stuff for receipts for myself when I need to, just in case things come up later. But I'm not into none of that. The same way I started this one, hopefully I can start another one and we'll figure it out. But so Saturday is always gonna be the block party, and Sunday we're gonna get back to Sunday testimonials. I haven't written one yet. I'm gonna try to write one so I can produce it, and not for this Sunday, but for next Sunday. And I'm gonna go buy me a good USB cord so I can get everything transferred from this phone into this laptop, so I can be able to do the video live stream with y'all. But I do apologize about movie night, but hopefully y'all enjoyed the little stories that I did break down. Some of them I know are heartbreaking. Some of them, just relatable. I'm just a relatable person. And so once again, I have Charlotte's attitude. I have the mothering skill of Paris. I can't remember what Kimberly Elite's name was, but I also have that 15-year-old daughter, which is different because I'm protecting mine on a different level. Um, and the way the brother can relate to me, let me think about how he relates to me. Oh, he beat up his that man about his son. That's how I would do it. Like the way Lewis ran up in there, and he went on respect. He went on respect, and he was good until the husband came off disrespectful, saying what he was gonna do to his son if he in his house, and he lost his shit, and you got beat up for it. And so that's probably how Lewis relates to me. I'm gonna protect all my people at all costs, um, especially my kid. Literally, I didn't. I probably ain't supposed to be here about my kid. I done ran up on grown men about my daughter. My baby was in kindergarten or first grade. I want to say first grade. And some little boy hit her in the stomach. Now my baby was bad. I believe me. I knew who my baby was. I had to stay at the school about her. She was just hyper to be around the children, and they said she was bad. But whatever the little boy did, he hit my baby in the stomach, and I wasn't having it. And he went to the school with her, but he also went to the Boys and Girls Club with her after school. So I pulled up to the Boys and Girls Club because I knew he went there. And when I got there, I was like, "Hey, is such and such been checked out yet?" And they like, "No." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna be waiting for him and his parent, whether it's a mom or daddy, I don't care." Had come to find out the daddy happened to be in there. So he was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm such and such, dad. Hey, well, let's take it outside." I took the man outside. Excuse me, why does your son think it's okay for him to lay hands on my baby? You must be beating his mom at home. Like I'm that girl. Like, oh hey Malika, thank you for stopping in. The movie night had to switch up, girl. They copyright me, not the people, YouTube people. The YouTube did it, not the people. Okay, but but getting back to that story, that man could have um knocked me out, but about my baby, it is what it is. But luckily, his wife or baby mama, whatever, she rode up on the scene because she was getting her daughter from another section of the Boys and Girls Club. And she was able to diffuse the situation because he going toe to toe to me, and I'm letting him know, yeah, I can tell you a woman beater. Like we really going at it. But so I ain't supposed to be here on a lot of occasions, y'all. I done ran up on a bunch of people about my people, and I'm gonna continue. So I broke down Lewis and how he relates to me. Now let's see how Cecil relates to me. And let me see how I can say he relates to me because put him in relationship to my dad, but he's a provider. I provide everything for me and mine. I don't have nobody helping me on the back end. And I don't have a man. Now I do have a friend, and if I need anything, he's willing to help me. But I'm the girl that don't like the need. I don't ask. I'm not asking for nothing. I'll take your gifts, definitely, and I get gifts. I'll definitely take your gifts. But to be a person to say I need this, can you help me this? No, I'm never gonna ask you to help me pay my light bill because then you're gonna think you can come in here and run up on my lights. I'm never gonna ask you to pay my rent because then you think you're gonna get a key and come live in. I'm never asking nobody to help me with gas in my car because then you think you might can drive it. I'm not that girl. Um, Never ever ever have I let a man drive my car but one person, and that's the one I'm gonna tell that big testimony about. But I had two cars at the time. It wasn't like he was just leaving me and joyriding. At that time I had two cars. And he had nothing. But at the end of the day, I hope y'all did watch the movie on your own for those that wasn't aware of the movie. Um I enjoy it. I might even watch it again. I cried every time. Like I said, I'm an empath, y'all. I'll be crying. I'll watch the Cosby Show, y'all, and tears will start forming on a scene nobody else wouldn't cry. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna struggle before I ask for help, Malika. And I'm not struggling. One thing about me is I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna come up with ways. I'm good with money management and ways on how to like my credit score can go all the way down. I can go do some crazy stuff, y'all, and get my credit score down to like a 510. And then in 7 months, I'm back up to a 700 and something because I know how to work my credit. And that's something that I'm going to start implementing later on in 2025. A little credit somewhere because we as a people, um, we don't realize how important credit is. And let me tell you about this. My mom's 70 years old. My mom got like a 750 or something credit score. And now she's working, but not working. She probably work 1 or 2 days a week, but she get her retirement. She get her little coin. But I'm telling her, Mama, you can go ahead and get you a credit card. You can do this. You can have extra income. Oh, I'm not messing up my credit. Mama, you're 70. I've never seen anybody on anybody's obituary ever. They died with a 400 credit score or they died with an 800 credit score. I've never seen any creditor um on my level. Now it could happen to bigger people with bigger money, but me and my mom and them just regular people. Like when my aunt died in February, whatever her little assets was, they just went away. Nobody ain't come and say, hey, you need to pay her old bill. So I'm telling my mama to run it up and live off of credit, and you can do a lot more. Now, granted, she's doing exactly what she want to do, but hopefully she'll listen to me because I was telling her, hey, at least get $1,000 credit card with this person, 1,000 here, and now you got $4 extra $1,000 a month. If you stay up under your 30%, it's not going to affect your credit, and if you pay your minimum, you're going to stay at least maintain your credit. So I'm gonna teach people about credit here and there. I'm good with those things, but um I stay outside before I ask help. Yeah, definitely. Like, I ain't gonna stay outside, but maybe I will. But like, I don't really need the help like that. But I did need the help like that, um, I made choices like during the pandemic. I think I told y'all on some of the story about how I ended up in the hotel from being late 4 times on my rent. So I was like, oh man, my baby will go to the hotel. I'll find somewhere to go in the next month. And then COVID hit, so we were stuck there or whatever. And we were stuck there for like 5 months until my ex called and said, hey, I got an apartment. If you want to, come get it and pay X amount of money. So I did that. But while we were in that hotel and COVID hit, um, I knew I wasn't like, I was a waitress and I was depending on waitress money. The first 3 weeks I hadn't ran through because COVID hit like maybe the same week I got in that hotel. I hadn't ran through the little savings I did have in like those first 3 weeks. Everybody else unemployment starting to fall through. Mine on the back end. Nobody, I got my money in one big lump sum later on, about 10, 12 weeks after everybody else was getting their money. But that's how God works for me. He does things. Let me see. I'm not a beggar either. I don't care what anyone say. It is what it is. I probably was not joking about it. I don't, to be honest, I don't care what anybody on this app does in their real life, whoever they are. Just be who you are. I don't care about none of that. But I ain't begging for a soul. I ain't asking nobody for shit. But unless I have to. So that's what we're getting to where I have to. So I noticed my money running down. I was like, I'm gonna end up being homeless. I don't know what to do. I called my ex. Um, asked to borrow $500 from him, and not for me to have a place to stay. What I did with that $500, I got my baby a one-way ticket to Georgia to get her to safety. She went to go stay with my sister just for 2 weeks, because I knew that's all I needed. Um, I came back up to Detroit. I took everything that was in that hotel out because I already had a storage. I had all my stuff together. Took everything to the storage, and I spent 5 days in my car. And during this time, I started postmating. And I was out there while my daughter was out there. I would literally wake up in the car at 7 o'clock in the morning. I would go into the Target, do all because Target had a stall where they had the sink and all that, and I would wash up, and then I would start my day. At the end of my night, I would go to the truck stop. I would have to drive 20 or 30 minutes so I can get my shower, but I would still go to. It was weird. because you got to brush your teeth, you got to do all that good stuff. Granted, my teeth bad, I still be brushing them. Let people tell it, but at the end of the day, I had to borrow $500 from my ex. But his condition was, hey, I'm gonna give it to you. It was some condition, and then I ended up. Wait, let me backtrack. I got $1,200 from him before I got that 500. Now that's the only person I'm gonna ask some money for. A guy that been all up in my box, like for real. Like, and we've been in a relationship. If I'm in, and I got to be in a struggle. Me and him was not together no more, so he wasn't expecting anything from me. But I know he got money. He's a 6-figure guy, and I knew he had money, and I knew I can ask because me and him did not end on bad terms for us. Um, but at the end of the day, I ended up needing some money for something. This is a year after me and him broke up. I don't know what it was for, but I needed $1,200, and he gave me the 1,200. He told me 700 was a gift. No, I mean 500 was a gift. I still got the little contract somewhere up in here, but he told me 500 was a gift, and I only had to pay him back 700. And he gave me a time span, and we signed the contract. And 3 days before he was supposed to have his money, he had his money. Because I don't play about my name as far as with integrity. If I borrow, I'm definitely paying it back, except for these loan companies and stuff. If y'all don't be giving me no money, y'all, I might not pay y'all back. I don't. No, I'm just playing. But like definitely with people. But I only have my friend Zanae that's been in the chat. She and I back in the day, we used to not even borrow. It was like give. Friend, you got $40, and she'd be like, yeah. Then she'd be like, friend, you got this, and we've just been givers to each other. And I'm not gonna call it borrowing. I'm on a penny back. She don't want a penny back. Like we have literally helped each other, and but I don't like to ask for anything. I'm gonna figure it out, and so that's what I'm trying to teach my baby financial awareness now. Which she start counting money. Yeah, your name, and that's my whole thing too. That's why I haven't been out here like until somebody put a name on it. That's when I'm gonna defend myself. Best friend girl, she put a name on it. She came, tagged me. We had a conversation. I call it a conversation. I don't know. Her people are calling it bullying, but we just had she said something. I responded with my conversation, and I can do that if you put a name on it. But if you're not gonna address me, respect me in the way that I would, like to respect you, ain't nothing I can do. Make sure nobody is near the land I hate. Yeah. You say I buy land first and mobile home second. That's smart. I personally, like I said, I've never wanted to be a homeowner. I'm a nomad. I'm looking forward to my next destination. I'm probably gonna end up over there with the lead detective in Cali one day. But at the end of the day, I want to purchase my daughter a home. And the plan is like, first we got to get through this. I know y'all seen the my community post. We got to get through the driving thing first. She's anxious to drive. I'm scared for her to drive, but I'm anxious for her to drive because I'm ready for her to drive because I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm planning on, making sure she can, not as soon as she turns 16. The plan is she's a freshman now. Get her to learn how to drive between this year and next year. She'll turn 16 in November. And the plan is from November until she gets ready to go to junior year. We're still practicing, but junior year, I want her to have a car and be driving herself to school, to the movies and whatever. And we're gonna be, but I do know with children, once they get that free range from their parents, they start doing things they're not supposed to. And my baby always been sneaky and stuff. So I don't care who got something to say about this, but when my daughter turned 16, yeah, man, Vaughn, first I was doing a movie night, Vaughn. Let me finish this and I'm gonna get to you. When my daughter turned 16 and or 17 and get that car, she would definitely be on birth control, whether she's sexually active or not. And a kind of birth control that she's not going to be able to get pregnant off of, because we never know what our kids are doing when they're driving those cars. I'm going to be praying more over her safety from accidents and other people versus her sneaking off and doing bad things, because kids are going to experiment and do stuff. I'm not expecting her to be a virgin for her whole life, but I am expecting her to make it through high school being pure. But you never know what may happen, what temptations may come. So I'm going to protect her, like she's aware about condoms, everything. So I just want to let that out there. But what's up, Vaughn? You're gonna be the Godfather in the news. I got to change the news. I can't use people names because they striking me, even the ones that I love. And I don't know if I told you, Vibes Queen, your name's gonna be Receipt Queen. I'm trying to stay respectful to people's brands and or what they do here. So being that you're a good father and God's gonna watch over you, and I already called you my hitman, Vaughn. Well, not mine, but the sector hitman. We're making you the Godfather of the sector now. So that's gonna be your new name. I appreciate you. I was going live. I had a movie night. Well, a half of a movie night. Started playing the movie, and out of nowhere, it disappeared. Because I was like, I had like 5 or 6 people in here, and I seen 0, and then I got my email. They took it off because I was up here showing clips of the movie, and I ain't have the rights to them. So we end up just breaking down the movie a little bit, and me telling parts of my story, so y'all can go back and watch it, screenshot it, and tell the people what I said. Hey, Hitman. Well, I might just keep you as Hitman and just not say the name. But I was trying to be respectful on people. I didn't want people like, oh, he a Hitman, you know. But I might keep you as Hitman because I'm still working on the video. Yeah, I'm trying to just keep people with their brand and whatever. Like you're a queen. I want to still sort of keep little things that I can. So let me go ahead. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm gonna just screenshot. I mean, I'm gonna share my screen because I got the list here, and we can go ahead while we're here and do a little breakdown. Oh, my friend texted me. Hold on, yeah, I'm sorry. Make sure I got the right thing up. I'm gonna share my screen, and then we're gonna go through. So we'll have a little preparation before tomorrow. Okay, let me see. I'm about to show y'all the new names that I have. Share screen. A window. I gotta press window. There we go. All right. So wait, I don't think y'all can see it. There we go. So y'all see I got gentrification. Yeah, I don't know how to blow this up now, but um I'm Miss Open, of course. I'm still gonna refer to myself as Miss Open. And I stay on Promise Lane. And we now have a couple of different names for this the subdivisions. Just a few. So the first subdivision is gonna be Master Club 41. Me and these 3 people are 41 years old. And I'm gonna say both of their names because I think they're okay with me saying their names. Marcus the interviewer, Benji AdSense, and myself are all in the first. Well, we're in a subdivision. Ain't none of them numbered really. We're in Master Club 41. I will be calling Marcus the interviewer now. We're just gonna take off Marcus. He's just the interviewer. Benji AdSense will now be the world traveler. Let me see. I've got to scroll through this. Y'all probably ain't gonna see me for a second, or y'all gonna see me, but I can't see y'all. Let me figure this out. Make sure I'm telling y'all the right information. Okay, let's see. So in Drag Station, of course, we have the paraprofessional that lives on Striking Street. We have the head principal that now lives on University Drive. And we have a vacant spot in Drag Station. I moved the one that talks what they see. I moved them to another subdivision. Let me find out which one. Because matter of fact, I didn't even do this correctly on here. I was doing it. I just wrote everybody's names out. So I also have Bougie Barbie, which is probably just going to say Barbie. I'm going to probably take the bougie off because that's part of her brand. And I don't want to be struck for none of that. So we're going to take the bougie off. It's just going to be the Barbie. We have, and they still lives on Ripple Road. I have the Emperor. Hold on, let me fix my stuff. Okay, the Emperor that lives on Emperor Street. And now I have the therapist. We should all know who that is. And she still lives on Pancake Drive. I have the seed planter that lives on Garden Lane. We should know who that is. The detective, the lead detective that stays on Detective Drive. We definitely know who that is. And then I had the Godfather that stays on Fatherly Block, or the Hitman, whatever he want to be. And you're still in your subdivision with I don't have her name on here. Miss Too Tight. You still stay with Miss Too Tight, but I'm gonna say her name. She ain't on here. She can't strike me. You still stay with Miss Monique Too Tight Johnson in her subdivision, okay? Because I'm still gonna report on her because I still miss her. Monique, if you got there, come to the news station, girl. I might even let you go on live and on my channel and rant. Okay, so now we have the cat fisherman that lives on Necklace Road. We know exactly who that is. Best friend one still stays on Soldier Street. Best friend boy. I mean, best friend girl. I had one at first. I was doing one and two, but I was like, girl and boy would be better. Let me fix that. Um, best friend girl stays on Soldier Street, and best friend boy still stays on Terrace Place, and they all still in Terrace. Um, when I get over here to the survivors now, I moved. I don't think he cares if I say his name, but I moved T Sims into Survivor Trace. Um, and his name is the Bone Carrier, and he lives on Elm Street. And we have the Lyricist that stays on Beach Street, so you should still know that. And then we have Model J that lives on Legs Lane. Um, and they're in the Survivor area. And I have Fantasy Lane. Of course, we have the Receipt Queen. She still stay on Fairy Tale Lane. And we have Miss Collector, and she still stay on Collection Drive. And Mr. West, I'm quite sure he don't care if I say his name, but he's gonna just be called the Informant, and he still stays on Roman Road. And the Traveler, the World Traveler, still stay on Traveling Way, which I said that was Benji. Um, when I do my sector infiltrating, like VS Icon, her name's gonna be King Dingaling. If I say anything about her, that's VS Icon. If I say anything about Crew, that's because I don't like I'm not saying bad things about people. So far, like I know Crew, which is Lord Jesus, King Roman News. He actually gave me a shout out one day in his live and everything. So when I say Crew and Crew Street, I'm talking about King Roman News. And when I say the dancer, I am talking about my girl Queen 88 Estates that stay on Estates Court. She was live today, getting ready to go somewhere. Like her energy is everything to me. I'm about to stop sharing my screen, y'all. I just want to show y'all that I had that. I don't know who. Yeah, that Too Tight is hilarious, Vaughn. I'd fall out every time. Yep, but I like ghetto. I'm ghetto. Like, don't be calling my girl ghetto. I like Monique. I was just getting bored with her telling the same story, but I understood what she was doing, and that's on her. Because to be honest, I'm gonna be on here saying some of the same stuff to new people all the time about my story, but I'm not ranting and raving, and I'm not asking for cash apps and crying about nothing. Um, and expecting anybody to do anything for me. I'm just here to tell my story because I've always wanted to. And my aunt that passed away last year, she told me, well, actually I got video footage on an old laptop over there that I'm gonna keep forever because she's no longer here. But she said we were supposed to start a YouTube channel in like 2011, but I wasn't into it then, so I didn't understand. Our subdivision is cool. Yes, just two people in your subdivision, and I like both of y'all. You know, I like my old Virgo, my Virgo collector over there, and then the receipt queen. Definitely love the receipts. So and I'm about to smoke me another cigarette, y'all. It's been a minute. I've been on here for an hour on this one and 30 minutes on the other one. So don't be talking about she was chain smoking, but I was. And that smoke right there for the haters. But at the end of the day, like I'm gonna make a video about that. And then tomorrow we're gonna play some games. I'm gonna dissect the games so we can find out, who stay where and just play around with it. Because I'm only expecting about the same amount that we have in here now, about 20, maybe 18, 20, 30 people tomorrow. Man, she better screaming at Casper. She do. Leave alone. Leave alone, Vaughn. That's my girl. That's my girl. I love my privacy and my neighbor. Yeah, your neighbor definitely mind her business. I ain't read that part, vibes. She definitely mind her business. That's what I like about her. Now she does get affected by some things, but now she ain't made one live, not one live ever. She make her little video, say what she got to say, and move right along. And she doing all types of content. Now I do want to voice that I reported that she was over there smacking her son. And I, the way I said it, it made it seem like she was just over there hitting him. They were playing a game. I don't think that was a good game to play with her son, but he's a boy. I'm a girl mom, so I don't know what boys do. I do know she love her kid. I know she ain't over there just abusing him. Now he may need a tapping on the behind or two from time to time. He's a boy, and Boys are definitely going to test their moms. You know what I'm saying? When they when they don't have a strong male figure in the house. So hopefully she's doing whatever she can. But I'm proud of her. I've watched her go from the streets to keep maintaining this place. Now, granted, she did ask for help maybe the first month or two, but she's been there long enough. And granted, she said she paid her rent late the other day. She ain't asked nobody for nothing. She didn't come out here crying about it. She handled it. She did what she did. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you, Miss Collector. Like I like people that can live in their truth and tell their story and not be ashamed and embarrassed. So even though I be laughing about her little collection or whatever, she was honest with it. She ain't come on that interview and try to say, "Oh no, I've never done anything of the sort." She came out with it, and we all. Well, I still don't know. I've never went to go click her name to find out what her content looked like, but somebody in the chat did, as they held a live one day telling us we should go watch it with the balled up homework. Just joking, just joking. But I appreciate y'all for being in here. I'm gonna talk a little bit more. I'm at an hour and 6 minutes. I know we're gonna get a little playback. I don't really have much more to say about the movie though. I broke it down because I wanted to show the clips and talk like that. I'm gonna figure out how to do that properly, and we're gonna keep moving right along here at the news station. I'm gonna keep driving y'all some news, but um, whenever I do put a poll or something, I would like for everybody that sees it to either comment or hit the poll so we can make the news station better. I want to report on what y'all want to see. Like, so I'm gonna make a poll probably tonight or tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow about the different categories that I'm trying to report on, and do you like them or not or whatever. I don't like women, so why go looking to see her? Yeah, like I never clicked to go look for her. Like, I'm definitely not like, I would go click to go see what the men working with, but I heard it was some old white people and stuff. I don't know how true it is, but every time I look at my window, she got someone new that she ain't fucking. I'm telling you, it is what it is. It's a collection of new things. It's a collection. But yeah, I can't, like, I watch porn now. Like, once upon a time I was about to get banned. Oh, well, corn. I'm sorry. Once upon a time I was about to get banned from Cornhub because I was just clicking, clicking, clicking. But I think I've been redeemed for a while. I ain't clicked on it in a minute. I haven't been active or nothing lately. I just been minding my business and trying to get to a couple of extra bags around here, and that's it. Taking care of my baby. But I appreciate all y'all vibing with us, girl, tonight. With I know Vibes gonna get mad when I say this, but with a hood ratchet chick, yeah, that's me, and I'm fine with it. I am definitely fine with it. I never came out and said I was a high dollar, high value nobody. I stay on the hub, man. Like I used to be on the hub, Ron. The hub was gonna kick me out. They probably was like, "Darn, she is clicking all day." Like, it was definitely doing COVID now. Before once I got out of the hotel with my baby, yeah, and I got that apartment, and we had our 2 bedrooms, and I ain't had no man. Oh yeah, click, 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 and we in quarantine. We can't go nowhere all day, and we cooking 6 meals. How many meals did y'all cook during quarantine, y'all, every day with y'all children? It seemed like my baby was hungry at 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Man, I stayed in the kitchen during quarantine, y'all. It wasn't cute. It was not cute. And I was so happy, like, when we finally did open up. Like, I was going outside every other weekend, and I'm not even the person that go nowhere. But because we had been trapped, and I've been in my house not all day or whatever. I get out and go here and there, but when you're told you can't do something, it makes you want to do it. So you say, I got me a tablet for those. Like, man, what I do, Malika, is I erase my history when I'm finished. Soon as soon as I'm finished, I go clear my history for the last hour or two, depending on how long I was on it. But I clear my history because I think some of my stuff is attached to my baby or something. And I don't want her clicking, talking about Mama, what's the BBC? Let me see. Cinnamon bun takes on BBC in the car. She's not about to ask me none of them questions now, even though me and her are open communicators and she is aware about sex and stuff. I ain't about to get caught letting her know that. Oh, go incognito. I don't know how to do all that, Vibes. I'm just a regular old girl. But I definitely when I was on it, I ain't gonna be tempted to click on it tonight. I keep my history. I might remember something, man. See, you got little babies though. They don't know nothing about what's going on. You good. You good. They just playing with. They can't read yet. Jordan, even Jordan look like she can read though. She be all in that phone like she can read. I believe Jordan can read. Um, but I got a 15-year-old. And like I said, a couple of our things are attached. We got the Life 360 on the, things to keep us safe out there. And I think like one of her, I don't know if her iCloud, one of them phones, something with me, and she ain't about to catch me up talking about, mama, what you was doing. I just don't want to get a virus on my laptop. Yeah, I don't never do it on my laptop. It's always on my phone. Now, one time, this had to be about 4 years ago, y'all. I clicked on the wrong something. I don't know. You know how them little ads pop up, and I ain't mean to click it, but it clicked. Next thing you know, I had got a virus all across my phone. I had to go down to the Apple store, like, help me. And I couldn't even tell them what happened. Yeah, I was trying to be nasty. Never got to be nasty that night. And my phone fucked up. That's how God don't like ugly, y'all. God don't like them nasty things we be doing. We out here doing them nasty things that we're gonna be doing in the block party tomorrow night. He ain't gonna be pleased. I'm gonna come up with something inspirational for y'all on Sunday or whatever. The cleanse the spirit from what might be out there, the viruses that might pop up on our laptop tomorrow. But while y'all in here, if y'all enjoyed this live stream, can you drop me a traffic light or two or five or one? Computers came out, it was up, man. My sisters never used to have my mama VHS, man. Like, I'm aware, like I said, I've always told y'all I'm open. I always told y'all I had older sisters, so they were doing things when I was like 8 and 9 and 7. Thank you, Vaughn. So I was able to see things. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Jesse. I was able to see things early, so I'll never forget one night my sisters snuck some boys in or something. My mom went out to the club or something. I don't know, but some boys, and any other time my mom would go out, they would let me stay in the front room. They'll give me candy and popcorn and all this stuff, and just tell me if I hear my mama pull up to knock on all the room doors. We had a 4-bedroom project apartment. And I'm like, okay. And only one time that I had to go do the running and knocking. And then one time I fell asleep and missed the running and knocking, and they got caught that night. But anywho, now I lost my train of thought with that. Where was I going with that? Hold on. The one night they was all in the front room, and they had their boys over there, and it was all watching this corn site or this corn VHS tape or whatever. And this one was in black and white too. Y'all wouldn't even know up to date one. But somebody said something about orgasm, and my little 8-year-old behind, because I went, or 9, I had to be about 9. I wasn't supposed to be out there sneaking behind the corner watching, and my big mouth, y'all see I can talk, and I love to open my mouth. I was like, what's an orgasm? And Lord, what did I say that for? My sister's like, get in the room, and da 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 da. And the boys looking like, oh, what the hell happened? But yeah, I was always aware, so I know all about the porn, the corn, and the sites. Shout out to Gary Owen for telling me about tastyblacks.com. Shout out to you, Gary Owen. I ain't even know they existed. I'm gonna check them out though. I ain't checked them out yet. I ain't been in my corn era. When I get back in my corn era, I'm gonna check them out. I'm just in my bag era right now. And in the news era, trying to bring y'all some news. And if y'all see any stories or something that y'all do want me to report on, you can always email me at opinionatednews@gmail.com, or you can leave a message up under any of the comments. I try to comment to right now because I'm not a big channel yet, but I try to, respond to all my comments. Sometimes accurately, sometimes it might take 7 hours later because comments will come in and I'm in the midst of writing the news or being in y'all lives, being nosy, trying to see what news I can get, which once again, I'm going to always state, I don't report the news like that. All I do is say, hey, Vibes Queen was live. Well, now it's going to say Receipt Queen. Receipt Queen was live last night. The title was the catfish said something about me. She said, I might say 1 or 2 things that she said to clickbait you to go over there. And that's also basically, y'all, if y'all look at this, I'm a free promoter. I ain't getting paid. I'm promoting channels. Like even like the when I do Norman, I'm promoting Analum Lady Bridal. I'm promoting just like mamas. Like telling people, hey, go over there and check them out. I'm just a promoter. Like I'm not a vlogger. I am not a blogger. I am not a dragger. I'm not sitting up here talking about people. I am here to report, send people your way. Hopefully, eventually, more people come my way to send more people to other people way and network. I'm a networker. I always have been. I'm a talker, a networker, a grinder, a fighter. I'm a stand strong and tall, regardless on what anybody say about me, do whatever. I don't give a at all. And like I be trying not to cuss on my live streams, y'all, but my mouth. You got to text me. I don't have your number no more because I had to reset my phone, and your number and Marcus' number, any numbers that I had got between September 23rd to October, whatever, well, November, whatever day I reset my phone, I lost all those numbers. And some text messages, and y'all know I like my receipts. Cause like the text messages with me and my friend, they end up stopping on September 23rd. And we had a bunch of conversation, and sometimes I had to prove him what he said. So I'm mad I lost them little receipts, y'all. But yeah, hook me up anytime. When I say I be up, y'all, I be up. Tyson lost on Buster in 1990. I was so upset. We ain't even talking about Tyson. They still fighting? Y'all know. Oh, my little eyelash stuck. Um, Tyson, did he win? Okay, I got you now. You know what? I do have your number. It's just his number I don't have. Then your number came up. Let me see if his came back up. Then let me type him in, because maybe my iCloud just had to regenerate. What's 99%? The fight 99% over? Is that what you're telling me? Let me let y'all know. Street smart. I'm book smart. I've never been common. Ain't nothing about me common. So the common sense, I don't really have it, but it comes together from my book smarts and my See, I got a little common in me. See, but yeah, I ain't never been common. I've always been different. I've always been uniquely me. I've always been a leader. Let me let y'all know that I've always been a leader. I've never followed. I will entertain some ratchet shit and do some crazy stuff, but I've never been a follower. If I was a follower, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to y'all today. Do y'all know how many people tried to lead me to drugs, tried to lead me to go with them to steal this car? How many guys tried to, get me to mark this guy? Things have happened, but I'm not a follower. I don't do what nobody tell me to do. Normally, if you tell me to do something, I ain't doing it. Period. Like you can ask me and I'll consider it. They still waiting to see the fight. That's why I don't like the fights and stuff. They say, oh, the fight gonna be at 7:00. Nobody don't take the first swing to 12. Like any sport or anything, if I had to choose any sport to watch, it's basketball. Up and down the court, shot, boop boop, little clock, 24 seconds, boom. I understand all sports now. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that oh, they finally fighting. But don't think that I don't understand sports. I understand baseball, basketball, football, soccer to a little bit, but volleyball, like my babies played pretty much all sports. Now I personally tried to join my football team in high school. Don't ask. But the coach told me I was too little. He couldn't put me out there with them big ass boys and men. And but I wanted to, y'all. Like I don't mind getting knocked down and getting back up and little shake here. Mike giving Jake and Mike old too. Well, I don't even know who Jake is, but I know Mike old. But one thing about a fighter gonna always be a fighter. A fighter gonna always be a fighter. If you know how to swing and jab and move them feet, and you're gonna always be a fighter. Yeah, he old as crap. Let me Google and see how old Mike is. Cause like one thing about me, even though I'm reporting on celebrities, y'all, I am not a celebrity girl. Like I had to dig that news up, and I'm gonna keep trying to dig some more because I'm just trying to broaden the horizons. Cause I get bored easily, and me just talking about the same people, and I'm gonna still talk about them. And I'm not talking about. I'm still report on them. Let me rephrase. But me reporting on just that small amount of people was becoming agitated. He is 58 years old. Okay, he younger than I thought though. He younger than my ex. Mind your business. You say 48, he 58. Yep. Savon, Jesse, you was the closest. His birthday is the same as my dad's, June 30th, 1966. So one of my exes, the one that I'm gonna give the testimony on, he was born in 1966. So he's actually 17 years older than me. I met him when I was 27 and he was 44. So y'all can talk about that. But Mike Tyson, I didn't know he had my daddy birthday. Yep, June 30th. Okay. But he's like, my dad was born in 58, so he's like 9 years younger than my dad. But and Mike over there whooping ass at 58. How old the guy? How old is his competitor? Anybody know that? I don't even know the competitor name. What was the name? Mike and Jake. Let me. I bet you if all I gotta do is type Jake and he gonna pop right up. Whoever he is, Jake Paul. Okay, Jake Paul. That's who he fighting. Jake Paul. Because if he is, this guy 27. That's child abuse. Yes, that's who he fighting. That is child abuse. They sitting there like letting Mike beat up on a 27-year-old. Which you would think that because the guy's 27, he's probably stronger, faster, quicker. But when you got skill from State Farm, Jake Paul from State Farm, yeah, he's 27. I just Googled him. Like all I put in was Jake, and that's how the Google searches work. That's how the algorithm work. Like I just typed in Jake, his whole name came up. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. Two-faced. I don't care. She can follow whoever she want to follow. Be two-faced to whoever she want to be two-faced with. She been good with me so far. To each his own. Everybody ain't gonna like everybody, and everybody gonna have their opinion. He need to be whooped too. Why he need to be whooped, Jesse? what Jake did to need to be whooped? Let me see. I need to do some research, huh? I might report on this in the news after I do some research. I don't know, but I ain't no need to report on it. Everybody gonna know about it because I don't know nothing about a fight. As long as ain't no fighting coming this way, y'all. Lord Jesus. The time here is 12:16. We have been on this live 1 hour 22 minutes and 18 seconds. I thank y'all. I thank anybody that came in the chat, even Two-Faced here. It was somebody earlier, Stalker Anonymous or whatever. Shout out to you for coming in the chat. I like trolls. I ain't never gonna be one. I ain't got that type of energy to be making different accounts and stuff. I'm just gonna say what I got to say right here, or say it in the news. Jake keep grabbing Mike because he's scared to get hit. The person been stalking me all night on my channel. Girl, they'll be okay. Like I don't know why people got time to stalk people. Like I have time if I wanted to, but I'm not invested. I don't care. Put all my pictures out there. In a minute, I'm gonna get up and show y'all my ashy ass, and y'all can screenshot that too, because I ain't put on no lotion. You're welcome, Two-Faced. And when I get up and go over here and do something, y'all see my ashy ass, please screenshot that and circulate that too. And I got a nice shape on my booty. I might be small, but I got a little curve. I got a little, my stomach ain't big. I got, no stretch marks. I can still do that thing out here. Like, and not trying to toot my own horn, but my body is in quality with the, 29, 30-year-old women for me to be a 41-year-old woman. Yeah, I love troll gang. I ain't got time. Let me see. What? I'm gonna text you. How about that? Then they gonna be talking about. I'm gonna text you. How about that? I'm gonna text you, and you won't have to go on the hub tonight. Matter of fact, I got a couple of videos. You gonna leak me? Leak me so I can get some money when I send you this video. Okay, leak me. I'm like he put me out there without my permission. No, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm looking for some of them. I'm looking for some of them dudes that was all up in my booty and recording to leak me a video. I've been asking for it. Malika, don't be laughing at me. don't fool up with me. And I'm smoking again. And this time it's not the right stuff. If I get struck off of this one, I'm just gonna keep on getting copyrighted or whatever. But I'm in a legal state. I'm in my own home, and I'm choking. But whatever. But I'm enjoying y'all. I'm gonna give it a couple of more minutes. I say about 12:30, I'm gonna get off because I got some stuff to do tomorrow, and then I'm gonna write y'all. Well, I'm gonna stay up for I stay up though, but I'm gonna get the questions ready. because I'm gonna change them. I still got the ones from last week, but I want to change them up a little bit. Um, Figure out some new questions for sector trivia. The never have I ever questions, and then figure out what we're gonna do after we play the games. Because I know I'm not gonna be ready to just jump straight off. But because I was thinking about playing wilding out a little bit, but I don't. Only person like I'm gonna try to open the link up, and then we can do a little pickup and kill it and kill it and kill it. Like I got a little bars, y'all. I ain't no I ain't no Justina or nobody. But I'm just trying to find a little something fun to do. I like fun stuff. I don't like to be drab and sad and talking about people. And I just want to have fun and live life. And hopefully y'all do too. Of 10 o'clock again. I didn't. I thought I had already scheduled it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and schedule it tonight or early in the morning. But I've been promoting it in the news all week. I'll be here. Hopefully, and I keep saying 10, but I like to be punctual. So I might do 10:15 because it seems like every time I try to do something exactly at 10, like I had to end up resetting my internet and finally came back up at like 9:56. But it ended up taking the movie and everything off, and I had to redo it because I was trying to make sure the stream was gonna be okay. Because my first couple of streams, my internet was buffering, so I moved my modem closer to me and closer to my living room because I have to keep it in my hallway. So my room, my baby room, every room can get the reception. So like I said, when my money get better, I'ma get better quality stuff. Like I'm sitting on my little sofa right now, whatever. But eventually I'm gonna have me a chair and a little good thing going on. Eventually. Like I already have a backdrop or whatever, but I don't have nowhere to just set it up in here. And I'm not gonna say I'm a hoarder, but I'm a low key hoarder. I'm a clean hoarder. Like I don't like to throw things away, and I think it has something to do with my poverty life. One thing about me, I feel like if I work for it, it's mine. Why I got to throw it away? Now of course, trash going out, da da da. But I'm good with hoarding memories. Like I say, I like to keep things. I'm a receipt queen and all that, so I'm good with hoarding memories. Like I have 3 boxes of my daughter's not boxes, but those I'm about to say Tupperware. Those bins. I have 3 big bins of my daughter's whole life. I have her first Halloween outfit, her first Christmas, well, anything first. Any award she ever got. I remember them little colorings that they'll bring home with the scribble scrabble. We got those too. Like I just don't want her to know. I want her to know when she do get older. I want to have the proof. Like granted, she's gonna know and feel the love and all that, but I want to have the proof behind how much of a good mom I was. Yeah, Malika, show up. I don't know if you were here last week. I feel like I seen your name in there, but I don't know. But if you weren't here, anybody that go back and watch this, if y'all weren't at the block party last week, y'all missed the time. Like Miss Open came up, showed out. The chat showed up, showed out. My panel guest, Vibes Queen, showed up, showed out. We had a good time. Even after she dropped off the panel, she was over there in the RV drinking hard, falling over. Contagious was in there cooking up meals. We had a bodyguard, OG Bobby Johnson. And we had it going on up in here. But I can't play the music now until I start this new channel. Oh, you wasn't? Well, yeah, come in. Come in. It's just gonna be fun. We're just gonna play sector trivia. We're gonna play the spin the wheel game where the community gets to know each other, and then we move into the sector stuff, and then we move into being in each other business to find out what y'all did in y'all bedroom, and then we normally move. We was gonna move into the party where we play the music, and I take y'all on a road trip with music, and I might still do that because I found out. Answer this question for me, Vibes. If I do that again, and then after the live end, I go back and edit it, I'll be okay? Or is that copyright still going to stay there? Because I do notice, even though my video is up still, it has copyright. Well, it was up until I just privated it, but it still said copyright on it. So, could you educate me on if I do play the music and then at the end and we ball out for about 2 hours instead of 5? Will I be able to edit it before the copyright happen, or are they going to try to strike me? I mean, for that, because I already got 1 strike. I don't want to strike. Hey, Copper. Hey, appreciate you stopping in. We're gonna get out of here in a little minute. I started out. This is my second live. I started out on a live stream, but I got a copyright for playing the movie that I wasn't obviously supposed to play without somebody permission. I don't know, but we still talked about it. I immediately came live here, told everybody what happened, and I started talking about it. And I wasn't really talking about the movie. I was talking about myself and my family, and the way the movie related to me. Yeah, you know what, Cop? I be noticing that too on other people's lives. Like you be coming right in the end. Might be the time zone thing, but I can stay on for a little while longer. I was just, the content itself is over, but we're still in here vibing. I have some great people in the chat. I have a lot of bush watchers, but Vibe been rocking with me. Malika been rocking with me. Vaughn been rocking with me. My girl Jessie been rocking with me. And ONR keep jumping in and out whenever he can. And we got two trolls that keep coming in, or one troll, I don't know. But we got a troll that keep coming in, and we appreciate them too. Because I ain't blocking nobody. I don't even know how to do that yet. I don't care. Just don't say no bad words, y'all. If y'all coming in here to troll, to all my troll people, um, say what you want. I don't care. Please keep the bad words out, so I don't have to figure out how to take them away. Just trying to keep the news channel. That's all. Trying to keep the news channel, y'all. Cause I personally enjoy finding the stories, writing my skits. Now I don't enjoy trying to edit them up and talk them down, but I do. I like finding the pictures and stuff. But it's my raggedy old bootleg phone. Something always happen. So I've been put an hour and a half worth of work in. Something happened, and I got to figure out a new system. But I try to bring it to y'all. So I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm still gonna not keep trying. I'm gonna keep being here as long as YouTube will have me here. When I figure out all their guidelines, because to be honest, I didn't go read the guidelines properly. Um, I've just been doing what I've seen done, what people have told me to do or not to do. Like shout out to you, Vaughn. You the one told me to start putting my copyrights in the beginning of my stuff instead of towards the end. So ever since you told me that, I definitely put my copyright before um the comment. Long as you're respectful, she can respond if she want to. At the news that moved them. Um, everybody know that already. I don't have to add that. It don't matter. I don't care. I moved a man in my house. He didn't come from YouTube. But when I tell my testimony about how I moved that 44-year-old man in my house and I was 27 years old and he was just a user and wanted to be an abuser but got abused because I ain't the one. And he was 6'5", 250. I like big men. Yeah, I'm a chubby chaser. I think I done told y'all that before. But he was like 260 or something. He was big guy. But I'm not about to sit there and take disrespect from nobody. But I don't judge. I was over there when I got caught up in the vibe situation. It had nothing to do with her. It had everything to do with him because I'm similar to Copper. I can't respect men like that, and I'm gonna always, voice my opinion about bullcrap. Then I just got caught up being messy, and I was over there talking about the Barbie and the Emperor just because like I ain't never had no issue with them. Jess was being messy because I was new to the chats, and then I have big personality, and I stand out everywhere I go based on not being cocky or anything, but based on personality. Like personality will always character, integrity, and personality will get you farther places than cockiness, attitude, and meanness. So, and I've learned that, and to get you in more rooms, it'll offer better solutions, being positive. Because I was negative for if I'm 41, I had a negative mindset for at least 30 years of my life. You was doing good, should have stayed away from. Oh, hi, Calico. Um, no, I'm fine. I actually before I got where I was already having the bad luck. Bad luck follows me. But guess what? My God is good, and I appreciate you coming in and leaving a comment. But my God is good, and I'm always protected. I will tell y'all a story. I'm not gonna tell it right now, but some guy put voodoo on me, and that's actually how my daughter is here. And if I tell y'all that story, nobody won't believe me, but it's facts. And but I'll probably tell that in a testimony or something. I definitely remember you, and I was strictly targeted. No neck in the beginning of it all. Yes, and remember I even found the catfish thing and shared it man, yeah, definitely. Like that's how I got caught up in that. Yeah, it's like it's one thing about it. I didn't realize I was starting to live in people's head rent free vibes. I'm fine with it because you're not living in mine. I'm living in my house doing fine, smoking my little blunt. Y'all hadn't got real high before I came. I'm like, oh Lord, I got to go lie, y'all. I'm high as shit, but y'all have got me up out that high. So bad is good. Good is bad. It ain't got nothing to do with me. She's done nothing to me, and I can respect her because she accepted, and I ain't gonna call it an apology. She accepted my admittance because I said it. I can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I said those things about you." No, I did it intentionally because I knew I was doing. I'm grown. I didn't mean anything I was saying. I was just all up in there. But I don't care. She good with me. I don't know, Two Face. What she did to you? You want to reveal yourself and tell us what she really did? Because to be honest, I've been out here in these streets the whole time, and every fight that Vibes has been in, I don't feel like she started them. I should go back to doing street fight nights, but my channel gonna get shut all the way. But you know what? I might can go back doing the street fight nights now with my new name changes, and nobody can. So I might do a street fight night for next Friday for if I can figure out how to get my broadcasting issue together. Okay, LOL, cool for the moment. Yeah, I don't care if it's a moment or not. One thing about me, I have a good judge of character. Nobody on the internet definitely can't do whatever. Y'all can dox me. I don't care. You seen my pictures been floating around? Did I cry about it? Did I go? No. Said what I said in the news. Went on about my life. I made a statement in here, and I'm good with it. You know, put my thing on the community wall, and I'm good with it. I'm quite sure I'm about to get a couple of more screenshots from this live. It is what it is. Mm-mm. I don't care who it is. I know who it is, vibes though. I've been peeped who it was, but I don't care. They'll be okay. Hopefully they keep coming back in supporting and give me a little watch hour and a comment or two. I finally did hit 20,000 views, y'all, in 1 month. What's the date? In 1 month and 16 days, because it's now going to turn into the 16th. Y'all were able to give me 20,000 views. I am appreciative. Um, Still struggling with my subscribers right now. You know, I'm at 320. I woke up this morning with 319, went down to 318, and got back up to 320. Um, every day that fluctuates with me. Let me read y'all a little bit. That account, okay. And then I got a lot of troll activity on my channel since I clarified my stance. Oh yeah, they're gonna come. Copper. I don't care, and I'm not voicing all that stuff. I don't fight online. Talk about me. I talk about myself. I already said I have elf ears from on my first live. I already said what my little pea head, because if you see me in real life, my head little. It just look a little big on the camera. You know, the camera give you 20 pounds. Um, I'm not as thick as I used to be, y'all. I still got jello arms though. See, I got jello arms. Might need to shave up under my arms just a little bit. A little bit. I shave. Like I ain't shame or nothing. I don't care. These are my hands. I don't put nails on them. I've told y'all that before. When I got a man and we just go do something, I run to the store, beauty supply store, buy me some cute little press-ons that's gonna match my outfit, and I pop them hoes off because my hands is how I make my money. No Nick posted my pics, calling me a stud. Um, Lead detective tagged me. Well, she didn't tag me. Let me rephrase that. She made a comment with my name in it. Anytime I do see my name, sort of, kind of, I am going to respond. Now, hearing my name is a difference. But if you're going to literally tag me and say, hey, this is you, I'm coming. But she didn't tag me. She just said my name, and I like her. And she was defending me in that. And so I went to go tell her thank you. And then she sent me a link because I told her I don't know where the cat fishermen stay. I don't even have him. Any content that I report on him, it came because he was over there with the best friends, or he was over there. I seen something off of Vibes Queen's post, or something like that. I don't know where his page is since the first one isn't working no more. Anytime, to be honest, anytime I have tried to type up his name, it pulls up the Queen. You ain't even searchable in my little thing. But so when I clicked on it, he had made a post that I had made best friend girl cry. and last night, and that it was up and stuck. It was no, it wasn't up and stuck. What he said, whatever he said, it ain't register because I didn't make anyone cry. I have not bullied anybody. If anything, I'm being bullied right now, but I don't care. Like I've never really been bullied in my life before. Besides my sisters, of course siblings are gonna bully you, and me being the baby, but in school, and I've never was that kid that got bullied and picked on, and I was always small, but I always had a voice. In the neighborhood, I never got bullied. Now I had people that didn't like me, but I never cared. Never will care. I am who I am. Everybody's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Everybody ain't gonna be that water bottle. So it is what it is. My channel do. Yeah, when I search, anytime I have searched for him, and I put that on everything because I be trying to find him from time to time because I be wanting to get the facts off of his thing too. Because I see somebody said something. Well, let me see what he say, and I type his name in. Is always you, and then his first page. Don't know what the second. Now I know how I can go find the second page if I'm interested. Thanks to the lead detective. Cause I told her I ain't know where he was. I ain't see who was over there, but I know I didn't bully nobody. I know if I said fact, if she did cry, it was because I did say facts, and the only thing I did say was the only reason you are in my because she was saying I'm trying to come up off her name. I don't know how when I'm not even putting nobody's names in my titles. I'm tagging people to show them, hey, I put you in here. I was, but I done stopped doing that. But I'm not trying to get clout off of their names. I just decided, hey, and I told y'all this story last weekend in the block party 4 months ago. First of all, if my name has been opinionated news, let's see, I've been on YouTube watching everything since November or whatever. December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, June is when I changed my name to Opinionated News. It was Opinionated Much. My little friend came in one day. I had the TV on, I had this laptop on, had this phone, and I have another phone that the cat done drug somewhere. And don't ask me how my cat picked up the phone. It's a little small SE phone though that I can't find. But I had all four of those phones, and I was watching four different people lives, just being nosy, tuning something out. I have good hearing. I can do things. And he was like, man, you just always in these people because I'm always telling him everything every day. This person did this and he don't know nothing. He ain't watch none of y'all. And he's like, you just need to report on them people. I was like, you know what? And it clicked. And I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the right time. And October 1st was my date. Even though I couldn't wait, I did it on the 29th, I want to say, or the 30th. But I'm gonna be making tomorrow or Sunday a reintroduction to the sector, a retour. This is gonna be my second tour of the city. But I have to, rechange everything to protect my channel that I'm trying to create. The brand, my brand is definitely the news station. I have definitely branded it. My with opinionated news. My symbol is definitely the traffic symbol. I'm gonna always be rocking with that, and I just want to grow. Now let me read what y'all talking about up in here real quick. Hold on, because we know I actually like Copper. I love your train of thought because it's be similar to mine, and Vibes Queen. I ain't even got to explain that. You know what's up? What's up? I already done told you several times. Copper, you know what you said on my. Oh, y'all scrolling. Yeah, thank you for my traffic lights. Thank ya. Okay, exactly. That's what I said. People judging for marriage, no sense to me. Yeah, like I've never been married. I can't, Now, granted, I was over there. Now, this is the one thing I do want to address. Even though my real name wasn't put on it. Whenever the teeth bashing was going on, just because I was in the chat, don't mean I was in there talking about them people. When those comments came up, and it was time for that, you won't find no receipt with me. Thank you, Vaughn, because I've never. One thing about me, if the shoe fit, wear it. I know how when I go look in the mirror every day, I know what's up. I'm aware. I'm not in denial. I know exactly what I do, who I am, where I want to go, where I have been, where I am now. Like I'm an aware person. I'm an honest person. I have never once, if anybody got the proof on all their lives where I said something about anybody tooth, Even when her name is now the Watcher, and I love her to death. When she be talking about big long brown tooth, you won't find one comment where I said anything about big long brown tooth. You won't find it. Not a tooth. And somebody say something about something that I know I have going on, I can't talk about it. Now I am guilty of talking about now, I don't even think I really said you were wrong for that, because one thing about me, I know I've had men in my house around my child before. Now, like I told you, I let two men live with me. Well, I live with one, and one lived with me. My baby was 10 months until 4 with the first one. The second one, she was 8 until 9. We ain't make it. We ain't make it. Well, she was 7.5. She turned 8 right after we got with him, and then right after her ninth birthday, literally Thanksgiving week, me and him broke up. So this year will make whatever 2018 is. How many years I've been single, y'all? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, 6 years. I've been, yeah, the Watcher. I had to change everybody's names. And I don't want to say nobody names in this live. I went and had to private all my news. Where I said everybody's names because I'm trying to protect the channel. Shout out to you, Golden, for that information. Hopefully, I'm quite sure people already got their screenshots or whatever they needed. What's the 6? But this person was a part of Drag Station. And when I say the Watcher or whatever, let me see. People on this app is more upset. Yeah, I don't care. Like, I ain't never been married. If I can even, like I said, I've turned down my proposals that I could have been a wife or whatever because I know I would have been a good wife. So I ain't going to nothing, but I don't mess with people's marriages. I don't mess with people's kids. I don't mess with things that I know I share the same flaws about. Like that's why I shared Nene the other day as well. And this is before anybody started my pictures and stuff came out. I think that was the news that made all that come out. But like I don't know if y'all can see. I got a scar on my nose. That I have to walk around with this. I wasn't born with this, but never once have I considered going to get my, Granny ain't got no money to do it right now. But even when I do get money, I'm not gonna go try to fix my nose to get this scar off of there. It happened, obviously. Hey, F Bills, how are you doing? Um, it happened to me. Obviously, God wanted it to happen. I got to live with that. I do feel like plastic surgery is for things that are out of people's control. So this is something that's out of my control that I could fix, but I'm fine with it. I don't like the plastic surgeries and the doctor Miami people that's just saying, "Hey, I want my cheekbones higher. I want this eye lifted. I want this now." Teeth, like weight. I understand the weight part. Everybody can't. It's easier to pick up pounds than it is to lose them. But for some reason, I can't pick them up. But I can understand the weight journey with people, and that's. But other than that, like I don't rock with all that stuff. Shout out to Bills being in the building. I don't be knowing, like, some people names are familiar to me. But you know what? To be honest, it's probably like 40 main people that be everywhere I be. 30 to 40 of us, or where I used to be. I still be there. I ain't been commenting in people thing because I'm obviously causing an uproar for y'all. But I'm still there supporting. I still got some people that I still like genuinely. And even one of the people that don't like me right now, I still genuinely like you, and I don't care. Mike Tyson fight fake. Oh, it's fake. You keep coming here telling us about the fight. You keeping us. Shout out to the ONR News. We got ONR News in the building. He out here giving the news on the Mike Tyson fight. Shout out to you. Fun fact about me: I'm afraid of being skinny. Fun fact about me: I don't want to be. I hate being skinny. I want a little fupa. Like, I already got a curvy body for my size. That's why people don't believe I'm 120 pounds, because I'm compact and stacked. But I want to be like 145 with titties that's a little bigger, a little extra. Like, to me, when I see girls that are a little thicker and that are my height, they look so good in their clothes. Like, I'm not fitting my clothes the way I used to. Ain't no damn Tyson slander in here. It's a fight. It's fight night. It's fight night. Detroit versus the Detailing News. Let's get it. It was a pass down, Mike Humble. Nah, like we ain't gotta watch the fight night. My people got us. They coming in reporting. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to all 25 people. So obviously the other 18 bushwatchers, y'all are appreciated. I hope y'all taking y'all screenshots so I can circulate the internet. Can one of the people that got 8,000 or something, can y'all screenshot my stuff too? And make me look bad on the internet and send people to come over and hopefully somebody subscribe. I'm 120 pounds and want to be like, yeah, that's it, Malika. Like I'm 5'1" and give me my 1/4 of an inch. And I'm 100. I've only weighed 131 pounds my whole entire life, the highest. And I was 9 months pregnant. Every time I get to that 129 or that 131, it's like it stay for 2 months or something, then it just disappear. And I'm back at 110, 108, 120. It just depends. And you can see the difference. Like that's why my face is slender. If you look at some of my pictures, like even the picture that I posted in the news today, that was in June. If you look at how slender my face is from now to June, it's a difference. But in about 3 months, once it get cold up here and we just sitting in the house eating chili and potatoes and crazy things, my face gonna get a little fuller and all of that. And I'm gonna look a little chunkier. I'll probably only be 128-ish, but then summer gonna come and I'm gonna fall back off. Oh, y'all might hear my neighbors. They be loud running up. They my shout out to my neighbors. They're lesbians, and they be fighting all the time. And the stud be getting beat up, y'all, and I be cracking up. I'm here for it. Well, it's real ones. They smile girls. I'm trying to read the chat, y'all. Y'all go. I'm gonna start figuring out how to have both devices on so I can see off of here, so I don't be looking to the side the whole time in my lives. But for now, I'm working on this laptop and I'm trying to keep up. But I like the phone better. I do know that I can put my emojis and all that because I don't even know how to find my emojis on here. It's a mess. A small girls want to be, yeah. It's all like nobody's ever really 100% comfortable in their bodies. But you have to love all of you, and like I said, I love all my imperfections. Like I know where my flaws are. I know areas I can work on, and it's things that I just obviously can't get, which is some weight. My mom was always this way. I'm the only one out of my sisters. They got booty. I mean, big old booties. They got these things they just be doing. Y'all, they be doing this when they ain't gonna do nothing but move one leg, and that's a whole cheek. The next leg, y'all, it's a mess. My booty is around, but it's a muscle booty, and I don't even work out. I've never worked out a day in my life, but I have a workout body, and it's weird to me. But my mom's always been small. She's like 4'10" or 11, and growing up, she would always be like 110 to 100 and maybe 110 pounds tops, and all the way until she got in her 60s. And so my mom is about to be 70 in April, and I want to say now that she had got cancer and whatever, she gained 70 pounds. My mom never lost weight throughout her cancer journey. Um, well, she gained 60 pounds, shall I say, not 70 because she's 170. But at the end of the day, she didn't get her weight till she was 60. So I might have 20 more years of this smallness if I'm still here to see it. Fluffy, okay too, but it's all about, yeah, you know what? And one thing about me being skinny, I don't want no skinny man. That's why I'm a chubby chaser. But and I ain't even skinny because I got fat rolls. Like I literally got a, I don't know if y'all can see, but I got a roll right here. I got a roll on the side. I got them 2 rolls in your back, but I'm still small. It's weird. I watch my mom and older sisters have to deal with getting special bras for the back. My baby. That's the whole. My baby is at 9 years old. My baby was bigger than me. My baby is 5'8". That's because I like big men or whatever. That bra size 40, maybe a double double D now. I want to say, like, and she might still be growing, and I don't know how to help her and comfort her because I've never had that problem. Like boobs ain't never been an issue for me. My measurements because I am a seamstress or whatever too, so I always take my measurements. I last I checked, I was a 32, a 26, a 34. My measurements always be even too. I never when I do my measurement am I 35 or you know, 47 or any odd number. I'm always an even number on all parts of my body. It's weird. I'm chubby, but people never believe it. But 2 months in the gym, I'm right back. See, I've never did the gym thing. I like, even I failed PE in high school. I would not do the workouts. I would not. I sit ups. I've probably done 2 sit ups my whole life. Um, Running. I will run now. I ain't gonna lie. I like to run, but I haven't ran because I smoke and all that. But I used to like to run. But sit ups and push ups. Now, when I was in ROTC, they did make us do the PT work in high school, but that's about far as it went. But since my adult life, I went to the gym on probably 4 occasions, maybe five. Each time it was just with somebody else. One time I sat in the sauna. Don't know why, because I ain't need to be burning off no calories, getting hot. But I like heat. Like I got a little heater right here. I keep turning on and off. And the one time I got in the pool, little spa thing. Other time I just played with the leg thing. Like I don't work out, y'all. Don't not. And if I gain weight, like if I get with a guy and I gain weight, he's gonna have to accept my weight gain because I want the weight. First of all, second of all, I'm not exercising. Now I'm not sorry, not sorry. I know everybody scream health and all that. Like I promote all positive things, but I have to do better with my health. As y'all see, I'm a smoker. I'm a pop drinker. I eat whenever I want to. Like I'm one of them people. I will literally. That's why my another thing with my weight gain. I will literally skip a day and a half without eating. Besides, snacking, but without eating full meals. And I know that's not healthy. But my mind is always running, and I'm doing something else. And people say it's weird, but I forget to eat. Don't ask. Did I even eat today? I don't know, but I ain't hungry. I'll be all right. I was. Let me move that. Let me figure out. Okay, I'm gonna click your thing and see if you come up on the screen, Copper. Yeah, okay, that's what I do. And then you scroll down and you click each one. Okay, I was swimming champ, and I played football and ran for track. Yeah, I can't swim. Never. I think I talked about getting thrown in the pool and fighting all the time. I cannot swim. And running, I would run, but I never ran track or anything. Like I said, I don't compete. So the only sport I remember trying to try out for basketball. I love basketball. I was small, but I'm quick and I got good, dribble and whatever. And I was in 11th grade, 10th, 11th. But by now, I'm already 2 to 3 years of smoking already. Um, really wasn't as dedicated. I'm already on my own. But what happened was when I was with my mom, I could never do any extracurricular activities because it was my responsibility to come home and get my brother and sisters. I mean, my brother and nephew, because my sisters hadn't left. So certain areas of my childhood, like when I do, what's up, Bobby? You got OG Bobby Johnson in the building. I know you had to catch the fight. Tomorrow night is what we coming for. I ain't even supposed to be on here right now, but y'all know I can talk it up. So I appreciate you. Tell my girl I said what's up. But y'all make sure y'all be here tomorrow. Now I hope ain't no fight or nothing going on tomorrow. Come in tomorrow. 10 is when I'm gonna start the games. But by 12 we're gonna crank it up because I'm thinking I'm gonna try to risk it a little bit. And but I don't know. I had about 4 little copyrights this week. Let me see. I got really sick. Let me click the thing. Let me show what Bobby said. I'm figuring it out, y'all. Okay. Malika, I got really sick in February and I went. That's how people be looking. Y'all, I'm so slow. Okay, I went from 140. Yes, like I'm always stuck at 120 though. But that's what my mom always told me. She's like, you're gonna get 130 pounds, you're gonna get sick and lose it. And she ain't never lied. I'm sorry, I'm back. Just seen an alligator. Not in Georgia, where? Okay, Bills, did anyone pull up on you since you okay, you talking to Bills? Alligator. What kind of alligator? Was you on that hub? Don't tell me you was on the hub vine. What kind of alligator? Because you in Georgia, ain't no water over there but Lake Lanier. I lived in Atlanta. Mm-mm. You gonna have to tell me something. You went to the zoo? No, I've never been to Atlanta Zoo. My baby have. You gonna post it? It must be. That got to be a whole lot lizard out there. That must be one of them lot lizards you talking about. I know you seen some alligators. I sent some alligators up there. I recorded it. Lord, I'm gonna have to go. You gonna post it or you going live and showing it? How you doing that, Ron? Because if you want to go live and show it, we can run over there. You know, I'm your mod over there. We can run over there. I done been on here exactly 2 hours and 1 second. Um, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Copper. Oh, let me click these. Let me see. I want to pause. I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna highlight that, Ron, and leave that on the screen. What you say? I just sorry. I'm back. I seen the alligator, and I'm gonna read everybody that's come back because I want to. We want to know about this alligator. He recorded it. Who is it a real alligator or is this a lot lizard? Like, and when I say a lot lizard, I'm talking about a person. Like, I need answers because I know what be going on around them hotels and stuff. So, is that a lot lizard you speak of? I need information. I'm going to post it. We can go live, but I probably moved. But it probably moved. Oh, but you say you got video of it, so okay. Just post your video. We can go live. I don't care. I'm gonna be up, but I don't want to hold everybody time up. But if y'all want to rock with me, y'all can. But 19 of us in here. Appreciate all of y'all. Keeping my little chat comment. I know we started out slow. Actually on this one, the first one, we were picking it up, and then we got the copyright, y'all. If he have the teeth, he's real. I'm hollering. Somebody probably had it. Somebody probably had it as a pet. Let me put these. I don't know why I'm steady just not clicking these things and reading them on the side, which I know y'all can see the chat, but I'm trying to learn. Let me put my traffic lights up there too. Boop boop boop. Drop them traffic lights. If you feeling the little live, we just vibing. Nothing. We done talked about the movie that we couldn't show. We done talked about the reintroduction of the sector. Just posted the picture yesterday of me holding the alligator. I got you know what? I click contagious. I need to click on you. I ain't really been clicking on people and all that. Besides the content creators, I don't really just go looking at subscribers. I've never been that person or whatever. Cause I'm granted I'm nosy. I'm not nosy. Like I want to know everything, but I'm not. I don't like to be in people business for real. That's my whole thing. Like I ain't going to click people pictures, so I just really know names unless I'm watching it on my TV and then I can see the big picture. I'm like, oh, okay, she is pretty, or oh, but I don't go clicking for people. But I'm gonna look into my OG Bobby Johnson and Contagious. They kept me like Vibes Queen, Contagious, Bobby Johnson. Who else stayed the whole Manifest didn't come. She came in the middle, but she rocked out to all the way to the end. Um Copper, you was in here. You rocked out. I fell asleep on you, girl. My bad. I think it was you, Golden, and Manifest still in here with me, and 3 Bushwatchers watching me sleep. Um, man, y'all was fun, and I want to do the music again, but I got to figure out how, cause I noticed everybody else be playing music, and they alive. I just want to keep the news station alive, y'all. Bobby Blink, Contagious in the chat now. Okay, okay, they together. They safe. Hey, Contagious. Let me put. Oh, I'm supposed to be clicking y'all up here, huh? Let me click everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go back and click Contagious. Show people that I do be having people in my. I ain't talking to myself, y'all. I got a few people that be talking to me. Okay. Well, aren't we kind of content creators? Just not. Yeah, you're not in the messy sector. Yeah, I just had never really clicked because I just be looking. I've been looking for news. So by me clicking on 25 different content creators, I'm not really being messy. But you do promote yourself as a content creator in your gardening, and y'all gardeners are not old. I'm sorry. I told y'all gardeners was old last week. There are gardeners that are babies. There are gardeners that are old, but the gardeners in this sector are regular my age gardeners. They're in my age group. And when I looked at my analytics, the most of people that watch my content or come over here and talk to me are in the 35 to 44 age range. So I appreciate y'all because that's my era. Um, the next age range would be my next highest. I don't have that many 65 plus people or that many under the age of what's the number under 35. Most of the people are within our era of people. Either you're late Gen X or early millennial. And I appreciate y'all. And I might break down some of the generations like that one day, far as where we all fall in the game one night, in a game. I might find a game about, Gen X, millennial, and we got a few baby boomers that's out here. Now, if it's some Gen Z kids in my chat, y'all need to get out. If you in my bushes, Gen Z, this is not made for you. Okay, let me click these things. Okay, vibes. Y'all laughing at vibes. What did vibes say? Let me see. I'm missing shit, y'all. Y'all know I be talking. Oh, Bobby Blink. That's what y'all laughing at. Okay, okay, okay. Let me click what Contagious said. We're gonna send you some greens. I want some too. I had cooked greens maybe 3 weeks ago, and they were so good. Um, I eat pork, y'all. I'm a pork eater. Oh Lord, I think I'm clicking. I love gardening. Okay, I'm so old, but I put smoked neck bones in my greens. Sometimes I do the pigtails, but I was talking to a Muslim one time, y'all. So I was around here cooking with turkey and stuff. I wasn't eating bacon because I'm not eating turkey bacon. But as soon as that ended, I was right back at the meat market talking about, can I get some pork chops, some bacon? Y'all, I was ordering up stuff. Oh, Bobby Blinken, my boy safe out here. OG Bobby Johnson, y'all. He all right. He is fine. Contagious ain't doing bad. She ain't do the Mike Tyson on him tonight, y'all. If you feeling like Jake, just say something. Just tell us. Oh, I meant to click what Copper said first. I grew up in sugarcane fields and all growing crops. See, I grew up in the country, but I've never had to garden, or pick anything like that. Not that my mama love all that. Yeah, it's the poke chops. I don't even want the pork. I'm not saying it properly. Can I get the poke chops, the bacon, the ham hock? Give me, just matter of fact, give me the whole pig. Like, bring it all over here. Like, when I went to the grocery store today, all I brought was bacon and chicken breast. Cause I what I do, I don't like to freeze meat, y'all. I did it last month, trying to go ahead and be ahead, but I always forget to, pull my meat out when I leave out in the day or got somewhere to go. I feel like the meat cooks differently after it's frozen. I like fresh meat. So I try to I think we was in Vine chat when we was talking about the fresh meat. Me and a couple of other subscribers. Who was it? Queen Spirit and Manifest, where we was I go to the meat counter for my meat, but I ain't never been a gardener, y'all. I don't do the worms. Like, I like the fish. Somebody just bake me up though. I'm a texture girl, and the worms feel funny on my hand. The gardening, that soil feel and the dirt. Oh man, I got emails coming in from all types of people, y'all. I appreciate the support. I really do. I need to recheck a couple of these emails. Vaughn, you still in here with the alligator? Vaughn done left the chat, y'all. Make sure we gotta check on our hitman. Make sure he okay. Let me. I wonder if I go on Facebook, is that going? I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube. Is that gonna mess up my screen? Let me turn my volume down. That's what I should be fine. Make sure Vaughn ain't over there live with the alligator. Okay, I know my content was they telling me my content was removed, y'all. I got to check on it first, but they said it wasn't nothing affected because I do all that work. I do all this stuff, my action on my laptop, not on my phone. It just shows better on there. Let me make sure Vaughn ain't live over there with the alligator. I don't see nothing. Um, Shout out to the interviewer. He just posted another interview with Shaniqua. And y'all know we love us some Shaniqua. He said, "Oh, you Vaughn, you back? You say you'll post it now? Oh, here I go. Y'all, I get sidetracked. I told you I got ADHD, y'all. Pray for me." Okay. Yes, the pork chops. Let me see what you said. You got to try duck bacon. That sounds good. I like duck. I've only had duck twice, Copper. And that was at a fancy restaurant with some dude that took me there. If he doesn't put up his blind, then I don't know. Oh Lord. Let me see. I was in my ex for 20s and I tore up some. I'ma always eat me. Like, that little relationship I was in, I ain't last. It wasn't even a relationship. It was just a guy I was talking to. And one thing about me, I support my men. That's why I don't talk to the hood dudes, cause if he out here robbing banks, I'm gonna be out there robbing banks with him, y'all. I like to support my men. I don't eat much meat. I used to be a vegetarian. Oh, okay. Like I tried that one time too. That ain't last too long. One thing about me, I'll try things. I will like I like to learn. So if I hear something about another culture or if I see something, the only thing I haven't tried is this vegan stuff. I'm just not into fake vegan meat and stuff. I got some goat meat defrosting now. Now, I will get a little goat when I go to the Jamaican spot now. A little bit. I'm not big on just eating goat. My granddaddy tricked me one time. I was a young girl, probably about 14ish or so. Go over there. He's like, "Hey, get you some meat. I cooked some chicken in there." Me and my cousin tearing the chicken up. Oh, it's so good, granddaddy. And after we done ate, he told us it was goat. And you know how kids are goat when in countries like Jamaica and other areas. That's a regular meal. And them goat was actually good. But it was a mindset thing for me. I'm gonna catch up with my chat, y'all. Fishing my thing, but haven't been. Yeah, I love the fish, Bobby. I ain't been in a minute either. But every time I go, it's always serene and good and cool. And I ain't got no licenses right now anyway. On top of, I ain't got no rods. I ain't got no dude to go out there with me and bait up no because the dude that I do talk to, he definitely ain't no fishing guy. He a 313 dude through and through. Definitely 313. I'll post it now. Okay, let me click these things and reread. And I'm catching up to my ain't like my chat long though. Oh, let me see what she said. At Copper, I would love to try duck bacon. He posting that. Y'all still talk about this duck bacon. Where can I find some? Okay, say a butcher shop. Butcher shops hired in Atlanta used to have duck bacon years ago. I'm gonna be tomorrow when I get if I get out this house. I got some things to do, but most of my things I got to do are digital. But if I get out and I make it to a meat market, I'm gonna be questioning them about some duck bacon. And I know I probably have to go to one of my higher quality, like a farmer's market or something like that. Up here, we have this one called Fresh Time Market. That's the one I normally frequent and get my meats from. But if I'm in Kroger now, I would definitely get me some meats from behind Kroger counter. Let me tell y'all about if anybody that has a Kroger in their area. I want y'all to test this out because, like I said, I don't like to freeze my meat. So normally, what I do is I'll buy 2 or 3 meats at a time and just leave them in the bottom of my refrigerator because I'm gonna cook them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I know them my 3 meats for the week. I mean, for the 3 days that I'm gonna cook. And if the day is the 16th and it says sell by 11/23, and I know I'm cooking in the next 3 days, oh, it should be okay in the refrigerator because that's how it is in the grocery store, just in the refrigerator section. Well, I've noticed the last 5 ground beefs I had to throw away, y'all, for whenever I thought I was gonna cook some spaghetti or make some tacos or just make me and my baby some fresh hamburgers. I would go back because that might be my third meal instead of the first meal that week or whatever. Um, my meat's brown. My meat done turned into sexy red. Everything brown. And I don't be appreciating that. Okay, let me click this. Okay, I eat very small portions of meat compared to most. I'm a side eater as well. Like I like the flavor and I like to cook it. It be smelling good. But I notice I leave my meat on the plate. Like might just eat if it's some chicken, I might just eat a little bit of the crust, a little bit of the meat. But I've been and killed the mashed potatoes, green beans, corn, whatever the sides are. Like I'm a sides girl. Her duck really greasy. I don't know. It wasn't too greasy. The one I had, I don't know if it was overcooked because it was at a restaurant or whatever. It wasn't greasy. It was gamey ain't the word I'm looking for. It was maybe gamey is the word I'm looking for. I only eat chicken breast, fish, and vegetables. Okay. I'm you know what? I want to put this out here. I am tired of the same meat: chicken, fish, beef. If we can eat farm animals, all these are farm animals. When are we gonna get some jungle meat? I want some tiger tails, some rhinoceros necks. I want some zebra loin, some lion loin. I want to try some different meat. Why are we only subjected? I know that we might eat some goat here and there or whatever, but I'm really tired of chicken and chicken And I can't say I'm tired of the pig. I ain't gonna lie. But the ground beef, I think I'm done with ground beef though. Like I've been getting turned off with the ground beef. So alrighty, duck bacon is About to say I didn't think it was greasy. It was like gamey and I don't know. I can't explain it, but I liked it. And that skin that's on top. I don't know if we're supposed to eat it or not, but I like if it's crusted up good. Pan seared with a crisp. Yeah, I'm in there. Yes, we want some jungle meat. Malika, run me that jungle meat. Giraffe neck bones. Where is the giraffe neck bones, man? Like, give me something. We eat all these people be eating rodents and shit. They be cooking squirrels up. When is somebody gonna go over there to the motherland and bring me back some jungle meat, man? I want some jungle meat. I grew up on deer now. I'll tell you about this. This our country. My daddy was. My mom was a city girl, really, and my daddy wasn't though. One time, you know how you might hit a deer. One time, my daddy hit the deer, and why did him and my mama put that deer in the trunk? So we about to have because my dad worked at this meat plant or something. Man, we ate on deer sausage. We had deer sausage, deer soup, deer, and I'm over some damn deer. Like one thing about me, I noticed I rebuke a lot of my childhood. If I got fed it growing up, I don't eat it in my adult life. Most of it, like bologna, you can't pay me to eat bologna, hot dogs, or sausage a day in my life. That's all I had. Especially hot dogs. Like hot dogs was our breakfast meat, where everybody else was eating bacon and what was it? Eggs, hollandaise, all this good stuff. We was over there eating hot dogs with grits and eggs. Don't come for me. Don't serve me a hot dog. Wow, boar. Yeah, I'm all into the comments, y'all. I'm looking. I can't read them over there. It's better for me to read them over here. Wild boar is decent, also. I want to try some. Like I'm serious. I'm tired of the chicken. It's good now. You can't go wrong with some chicken. But I'm tired of the chicken. The hamburger meat. It ain't but like 5-7 meals you can make with hamburger meat. Mm. Well, the ghetto ratchet people. We got tacos and spaghetti, shepherd's pie, hamburger. I'm over the some chili and little soups and stuff. Me too. I hate hot dogs, bologna. Oh, spam, copper. When in Georgia, they just had a hurricane in Florida. Not the first one. The second one came up to Georgia and took some stuff out. And I called my mama. I was like, "Mama, you good? Had you eaten anything?" That I said, "Yeah, I'm eating some spam," because her power had went out, and it was bad down there for a lot of people. But my mama had her stuff. You eating spam? You can't pay me to eat no damn spam. Like, I don't give a fuck. I won't even feed my cat spam. And he been being good since I've been on live. Gator is good. I did a small one for the grill. I've never had gator. Now, it's the seafood spot in the hometown that I stayed in Georgia. And it was called Ocean Galley. Shout out to you, Ocean Galley. I think y'all still open down there. And they had a swamp platter. And when I went on a date one time, hey Jiz, welcome to the chat. I see y'all coming in. I'm gonna try to highlight y'all things. But and the guy that I went on the date with, he got the swamp platter. I mean, it had the gator, anything from the swamp, but frog legs, the gator, of course, the fish and shrimp, and because it didn't just have swamp. It was a bunch, and everything was fried, y'all. But I was scared to eat the gator and frog legs. And them two, I don't want no amphibian meat. I don't want no reptile meat. I want some jungle meat. Run me my rhinoceros necks. Give me my hippo ribs. Is hippo? I don't even think hippo's real. Is hippos real? Heritage chicken. I don't buy Heritage every time that it could be me. I brought Heritage. I was living in Georgia then, so probably 2009 or something or 10. They had just hit the market, just seen them out there in the store, and I brought it. And welcome back, Vaughn. And when I opened it, it had a smell to it, so I immediately took it back to the store, got my money back, and because I was cooking it at that day, I took it straight from the store. Like, hey, I'm gonna go home and soak this chicken and clean it. But as soon as I opened the package, it was a mess. It smelled, and I haven't brought none since. But all the chicken skin and everything will be looking yellow on that Heritage meat, and I just don't trust it. Shaka Zulu meat. I want some Shaka Zulu rock anything. But I know I'm tired of the farm animals. My daddy was a shark hunter. Ooh, I hunted shark as a kid. Ooh, that's interesting. Copper, your life is very, very, very interesting and unique. Um, I know I be seeing a couple. I'm one of the people I don't really comment, but I'll be liking your stuff when I see it. So some of them likes be from me. But at the end of the day, like your life is very interesting, different areas. Like it's like I don't know, I like it. I think you should tell more of it. About your culture. I think is amazing. Like I like cultured people because I'm not I'm not cultured. I'm just old. Like I say, don't get me queen. I'm just old ratchet hood girl, so I'm not cultured, but I'm adaptable. So I've talked to different cultures. I've went, on dates with different cultures. I've been around. I've had friends that are different cultures, but I'm not cultured. I'm American USA. Would you rather fight a bull than what? Oh, a shark hunter? Oh no, I don't know. I don't want to do neither one of them. I ain't fighting a bull or shark meat. I'll eat the shark meat, but I ain't gonna fight the shark, hunt the shark, unless it's a baby shark, which I don't even think they ever that small. Mm-mm. You said it's fishy. Fishy is oysters, man. I love oysters, but I haven't eaten them in 15 years. I was pregnant with my baby, and ate some oysters, some fried ones, and they were so good and salty. And but she must didn't like them, y'all, and she was around there doing flips and well, all types of stuff. And I was crying that night. I told her, like, if you just stop, I'll never eat an oyster again. And I held my word, y'all. I've never eaten an oyster, and that's what happened with sausages and hot dogs and stuff too. I found out how they were really made. My sister and them, we did a bet, and this has been like 30. If I'm 41, it's been like 32 years since I've had a hot dog, bologna. Like I refused to eat it in my mom's home, and that was the only thing we had sometimes. And I'm like, I ain't eating it. More to land. Trying to keep up, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little slow with this. I'm gonna start figuring this out. Okay, they just say land. I stand a chance. With the bull, yeah, you might. I don't stand a chance with neither one of them. I don't know if y'all see my little short with that little mechanical bull. I ain't standing a chance with him, so I ain't running up on no big bull. Mm-mm. I'm still getting used to everyone having a community tab. We needed a 1K subs. Years. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that. I watched some video because I've been watching a lot of videos on trying to figure out how to grow my channel. But some girl went to the seminar for YouTube on things that they're going to be launching in 2025. I wish I should have, reported on it. I don't even know who it was. I just watched it real quick. But there's some good things that they do have coming. I'm not very sure on exactly what it is. Oh, you're very spiritual, Jiz. I like I'm faithful. I like people that are spiritual and believe and all that. Um like I said, I'm faithful and I'm positive. I don't know my Chinese zodiac. I think I am a boar. I really do. I think my Chinese zodiac is a boar. I remember something like that from the Chinese restaurants I used to go to as a youth. I skipped somebody. Hold on. Hello, we humans. We have advantage over a lot of animals. I don't know, couple. I might have advantage over the insects and the rodents and the cats and dogs, but all them other animals, Vibes, I didn't want that either. I saw here. Yes. Jizz, you practice. What is that? An I or L? I don't know. What is that? You're speaking of IFA, IFA, lift, girl. You know I'm a little slow sometimes. I'm a dragon, an earth dragon. I think I'm a boar. Let me Google that real quick. Put my birthday in. Like I'm not. My birthday's September 15th. I don't care. Dox me. So should I put in September 15th? Zodiac. I mean, Chinese zodiac. Yeah. Let me find out. But I really want to say I am a boar. I don't know. Like when I clicked on it, I got to read all this. Let me click on the grid and see. Oh, it tell you your years or something. Let me look on the boar. Where's the boar? This don't even have a boar on the list. This can't be the Chinese people. I don't know, Vaughn, but I really do think I'm a boar. A boar. And I hope I ain't boring y'all. If I'm boring y'all, y'all let me know. I'm up here missing my chat, trying to do. Let me see what my little blue light. Okay, Earth Dragon. I'm Ifa. I'm an Ox. Oh, Ifa is a Okay, I know your birthday is like only 3 weeks after mine. Copper. Am I Ox? Mm-mm. You're a monkey. Contagious. Yeah. If somebody know how to find out for me, I think I'm a boar though, if I'm not mistaken. Chinese zodiac animals. Unless they took the boar away. Because on here, the list says a rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and a pig. I might be a fucking rooster. I know I ain't no snake. I'm definitely not a snake. Um, might be a dragon. I don't hop around, so I can't be a rabbit. I might be a tiger, but I remember a boar a long time ago. Can somebody tell me if they remember a boar being on the Chinese zodiac? Okay. They go by year for real. Okay, they go by the year. Okay. It goes by your birth year, I think. Okay. All right. Oh, I don't speak that. That sound real good, Copper. Whatever you said, shout out to you and Jiz. Okay, Malika and Ox too. Okay. I did. I put in. That's what I typed in. Then it gave me all these things they want me to read on. Oh, where my camera at? Oh, y'all can't see it with my light. But they put on a whole bunch of stuff they want me to read. It ain't just say exactly what the fuck I was. Like y'all know how much reading I do throughout the day to get news and listening to man and hearing stuff. But I like to read and stuff. I'm gonna look into it. I bet I'll have it for you tomorrow at the block party. I'll be able to tell everybody who the fuck I am. Vibes. The monetization for Facebook is easy to obtain from girl. Facebook paid me $5.76 and had the nerve to send it to my PayPal. And I thought you had to have a certain amount. Like I don't even. They just sent the email saying they sent it to my PayPal. I didn't even know I had a PayPal, y'all. So I obviously created this PayPal about 15 something. I don't know. Obviously, my bank account been the same for a while, so um, I got $5.76 somewhere, y'all, from Facebook. But for some reason, I can't get um I'm monetized, but I can't get what I need from Facebook over there because my people, all of my friends are basically old for one, for two, bunch of people in Georgia and classmates or people I work with that bougie, not I'm about to go gangster kitty, get down. Um anything that they just don't support. I guess because I'm so far away and the things that I'm posting, I don't know. Now I'll post some, for my birthday, of course. I'll get 200 people coming out saying happy birthday or my baby birthday or something like that. But just on the regular things, it's 10 likes, and everything. That's ever since I got monetized though. Before I got monetized, I was getting reactions and all that. It's like once I got monetized, they start scamming my ass or something. Be careful. I don't use PayPal. I didn't even know I had it. I just got an email randomly about this was for this month of November, but I guess they must have paid me for something from October that I got $5.76. That was weird. So like they must have paid it out from whatever for the October month or September month. I don't know. But I ain't been over there trying to be monetized. I clicked the button back in December for the monetization. I think I got monetized by that February or something because I didn't even know that I had clicked it, but they had been giving me like $2 here and $1. I didn't even know. But I'm not messing with PayPal. Contagious. I heard that. I don't want a Facebook though, so I'm good. And but that's what I was trying to do. I just changed my name today on Facebook from my real name to Miss Open over there because Facebook wouldn't let me put in Miss Open the way I was trying to put it in. It wouldn't let me put in opinionated news. It was weird because I hadn't changed the whole 15 years I've had Facebook. I've never once changed my Facebook name. I probably only had 10 to 15 Facebook profile changes. I'm not that person that likes to. I'm not self-absorbed and do all that, but I'm always posting. It's my diary. I'm always posting about my daughter. I'm always posting some shit, some funny thing, something that happened or whatever. So I'm trying to link my Facebook with my YouTube. I just changed the name, and I'm not going to erase anything. Y'all can go all the way back to 15 years ago. I haven't. I got exes on there. I only posted 2 relationships on my Facebook page in these 15 years, and they pop up in my memories and all that. I got ex friends on there. I don't erase anything. I'm not. I don't care. I need to go get my files from over there. But yeah, see, I've been posting my stuff over there. I've been soliciting. Like today, I gained my one subscriber from Facebook. Once I asked them did I change my name, somebody came in and he told me to make sure I link my YouTube, and I was like, hey, I put the link in, and I told him to come over and subscribe, and he got me from 319 to 320. So shout out to you. You know who you are. Okay, don't talk about the haters in open news. What are you talking about? Don't talk about the haters. I'm not talking about anybody. I'm reporting the news, Jiz. Um, they shouldn't be doing nothing, and I won't report on them. I'm content in their news. I mean their commentary. I'm fine with it. I don't care. It'll be all right. I'm quite sure I'm gonna be some screenshotting up tonight. I wait, especially where I smiled and waved earlier and told them to go ahead and take them screenshots. Vibes, you should start it there. All right, yeah. I figured out how to put my little. I feel accomplished. I figured out that I can't play movies today. I figured out how to get y'all names across here. I was able to stay live for 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 7 seconds as of 1:25 a.m. Um, and I'm about to actually get up off of here, y'all, because I do have to get me some type of stuff done. Try to get a little rest because I know I got to get up tomorrow and handle what I got to handle. I don't know what time, but I want to be on time for y'all for the block party. So I got Saturdays, them days that I like to get up, get my music crunk, clean my house, and get life in check. So Sunday can be a refreshing day, and a positive energy. So I want to handle all that first. Laundry, whatever I got to do, and then make sure everything good. Give me a little rest because last time I fell asleep on my people, and I don't want to fall asleep. And then I'm gonna see who I can converse with to see if they think it's a good idea. I'm probably gonna hit Vaughn up in a minute about my music thing because I want to play the music. I want to DJ for y'all again. I had a nice time just rolling through the music. Even when I got to Tennessee and Contagious told me I had to get out of there, they was throwing racial slurs. Thank you, Contagious. So I appreciate everybody that came in, listen to all of my mini stories, listen to me just rant and talk to y'all, sat here and watched me. Um Anything. Like I really, really, really appreciate y'all. The script is copyright. What that mean, Vaughn? I'm sorry if I skipped. Let me they don't want to see me yeah, I know they don't want to see me progress, but I just changed their name. You'll see if you watch the news, Jiz. Matter of fact, just come back here tomorrow. We're gonna play the games and get to know the new people, the new names I have for everyone. I could start reporting them all together, but I don't want to. Nobody's gonna bully me to not do what I want to do. I'm actually creating content. I'm not sitting here talking about people. I'm actually building videos, saying where to go, what y'all did. So y'all mad, they mad. You a breath of fresh air. Oh, thank you, Copper. That's all I'm here to be. Like I don't beef. My pictures been circulating the internet for a night and a half. They gonna circulate some more. Take some more, y'all. Yeah, I'm missing some teeth. Now, I had started getting them pulled. I didn't have proper dental care. I was poor, remember? And then in Georgia, you couldn't couldn't get Medicaid. After only time I had Medicaid was when I was pregnant. I've been pregnant 5 times. I've had a bunch of miscarriages. And y'all know what calcium do. I don't eat enough. I know what my problems are. Y'all can voice it to the world, but I'm gonna keep telling the world. Hold it down, holla tomorrow. Appreciate you, Bobby. Come now what you say, Vaughn, on the movie. I'm confused, Vaughn. I'm a little slow. I'm gonna text you in a minute. I like tiny houses. I love those tiny houses, Bobby. I gotta go find out whether exactly I seen he said the lodge. I believe I gotta find them. I stay right off of the main Jeffries Freeway, which will lead me to the lodge over there. I didn't personally see them. I found that content. Now I have seen the big container homes in Royal Oak. I frequent Royal Oak a lot. That's where the crumble cookie is. A lot of good restaurants and stuff. If you don't want to eat the food from the hood, which you don't. We was driving through the hood yesterday. My baby, I hate this place, y'all. My baby made me pull her into Church's Chicken, y'all. I would never eat a Church's Chicken a day in my life. The chicken, I don't want it, but she wanted it, so I pulled her in there. They offer Woodrow Wilson. Okay, yeah, just I've never personally seen them. Um, but I know that they're here because some guy went down and walked up in through there, and I hope he don't go copyrighting me because I showed clipped a couple of his videos, and then I knew about the big container homes already, but I'm trying to show y'all some positive things because I am going to continue to report the news in Detroit, and the news it can get to you. Every day something horrible is happening, between babies or domestic violence. There's all types of stuff happening. Old people getting hurt because somebody want to rob them and all this, but it's some great things in this city. I like the city, and definitely in the city. If you go downtown Detroit, from what it used to be to what it is now, it's better. It's beautiful to me. The water, you go right over there on the Riverwalk or whatever, you can see the riverfront, shall I say. You can see Canada, the sign, everything. Like, you can literally see people in their yard playing and walking. If I want to go to Canada right now, I'm only 7 minutes away across the bridge. Like, I stay that close. I stay right off the freeway. I can get there. Okay. It's a Copper go live. Copper, you going live? I'm gonna catch up with y'all stuff. They offer Woodrow Wilson. That's where I stopped at. Okay, that's what I'm working on. A container home. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, you need to go live with that. I want now if I did want to do a home, it would definitely be a container home. But I want mine on wheels, y'all. I want to be able to pull my container home off. I like the jalapeno bombers through the church. I might eat a jalapeno bomber or some okra. I'm guilty. But I don't want no chicken. I don't want nothing else. And I might just a jalapeno bomber and some okra. Maybe a biscuit, but everything else we can go live. Speak on what I don't. Copper, you can go live like me and talk about your life every live I have done is basically in addition to the roadblock night. So I meant to the roadblock, the block part. I might change it to the roadblock. That sounds good. Instead of the block party nights, every live that I have actually done has just been about me, just telling my old country, old Midwestern life. Because I have half of my country, my life is in the country part. The other half is in the city areas. Um, I've been traveling around. I have not been out the country other than the Bahamas, and that was on a cruise, so I didn't need a passport or anything to get there. But I'm definitely on my way. I've taken cruises. I've flown all across this country, but not out the country. You know, I lived in a couple of major cities. I want to get back to Phoenix, Arizona one day though, y'all. When I supposed to be getting off here, but I don't like it. Roadblock party. Hey, yeah, like that sounds good. I'm gonna add roadblock to it since I didn't even schedule it tomorrow. And y'all know y'all are my traffic jammers. You know how everybody got their own brand. Y'all are my traffic jammers. Because at first I was putting traffic stoppers. I'm like, no, that don't make sense. Y'all are my jammers. We're gonna jam the traffic up here. So y'all are my traffic jammers. We be having roadblock parties. I just created everything street. I think I did a good job. People can talk all they want to. I think I did a good job making a whole city out of people. Now I just made a whole roster out of people. Um, Subdivisions, all that. I created a whole news station. And if y'all don't like my news truck, y'all some haters. My news truck fire. Y'all haters. My news truck be on them hydraulics. Y'all be seeing them hydraulics in the news. And y'all don't like my new building I purchased that. I purchased that building for y'all. Haters. Let me see. Okay. Yes, Copper. Okay, a lot eventually. You gonna start going live in 2025. I'm missing stuff, y'all. Just sitting here talking. Okay. I might go live tomorrow, walking around the yard. I'm nervous though. Do it. And if you do, at me in it, so I will know that you're doing it. And because you might not pop up in my algorithm, and I'm coming over. Definitely supporting. I don't care what you looking like, what the garden. I'm coming to support. You have supported me. I'm definitely coming over to support. Let's see what Copper said. I'll make a post and ask people what they want me to talk about. Yeah. I want to hear all of it, Copper. I like it. Um, it's interesting. It's different. I want to hear from your mindset with your husband and everything, to your your family and how you grew up, to you building this container home. Like, you have your content, you have a bunch of content to put out here. um and we know you have a voice. You have definitely voiced your opinion all over the platform. I love it. You have Atlanta stoplights. I got all types of stoplights with the traffic jammers. Copper, the same way you are a subby, I was too. Me too. So me and Copper was first of all, we've been subbies around the same time in this sector, and me and her and a few others have similar views. They have branched off to be content creators now, and we always posted similar things in people's chats. And I think she'll make a great full time, real deal content creator. Her viewpoints, like even the lead detective always screaming she ain't no content creator. You need to be out here teaching these people what to do, ma'am. You need to be a content creator. Stand on it. You might not need the check, you might not need the bag, but the people need your wisdom out here. Definitely voice your opinion. Oh yeah. Oh, she definitely don't mind voicing her opinion, and I'm with it. I'll voice mine too, but I'm not with the beefing, so I'm not hitting people's platforms to voice my opinion. Now I'll type some stuff in the chat real quick, but I have my own platform now to voice my opinion. And normally, even though my stuff is called opinionated news, I really don't be having opinions like that. I just like to speak my truth on what I see. I'm not out here just talking about people intentionally and that ain't what I do. Because I was doing it, and then I was like, hey, that's not who I am in real life. So why am I being like this online? So I'm gonna let who I am in real life, which y'all see, translate. Definitely voice your opinion. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, y'all. I'll go get to yes. Um, I'll go watch a few of these videos on how to create, and because I'm trying to figure out how to get my thing. Because somebody sent me something about a boost, and I don't know if it's safe. I'm not about to do that and lose my little 300 I do got trying to boost something. Yes, just like open real one. Yes, I'm real. I don't care, y'all. Talk about me. I'll be there. I'll be right there watching Copper. I sure will. I'll be a valid supporter in that chat. Definitely with mails out, like um in her garden. OG Bobby Johnson while he fishing. I already be supporting my Godfather Hitman over here. Niggas fighting over who make Diddy bed in there. That's wild. I don't want to report on Diddy. I'm not, because I'll have to start putting opinions in that news. So I'm leaving Diddy alone, y'all. I'm not messing with nothing Diddy. That ain't my thing. Now I was doing my news the other day, and my YouTube just switched to the algorithm, and it came up with the R. Kelly stuff. It was one of them things where his daughters was explaining and crying, and Andrea Kelly was sitting up there, and I know it's from like 4 or 5 years ago, obviously, but I'm not with that. No, I don't buy. Yeah, I'm not trying to buy them. It's something that popped up in my email, or no, maybe I was in my studio and it's something True Boost or something. I'm not doing none of that, Copper. I ain't no fool. I want to keep my channel. I grow these 300 subscribers. Well, I got 320, so yes, I only had about 20 before this happened. I grow these 300 subscribers in a month and a half. So hopefully, which I've been stuck for 2 weeks though, but hopefully in the next month and a half, I'll get the other 300 I want, and then the next, 2 months later, eventually everything's gonna come. One thing about me, I'm a timing person. Everything is always on time and all of that. So Vaughn, wait, hold on, skip Vaughn. That somebody questioned Vaughn. You talking about jail? We talking jail talking here? No, yeah, like Diddy. Okay, yeah, Diddy in jail. I heard Diddy was in a because I was gonna make it in the report. I said no, I can't do it. He's in some type of prison where they got vision, like he can see over there to the ladies' prison. So he over there doing his peep shows in prison. They having freak offs in the prison. Like, I think prison is a good place for someone that likes the opposite sex. You're with the people, but the thing is, you can't be out there taking stuff from people now, because that's why you're in there. You got to make sure it's a lot of people in there that's gonna agree to do it. I wouldn't be one of them. Like, I can't do jail, y'all. Let me tell you about the 3 times that I did make it to the precinct and in the holding cells, crying. Like, get me out of here. Somebody call my sister, mama, daddy, cousin now. Y'all, I punk down when it's time to go to jail. Y'all, take me, get me out of here. So I've never made it up to population. The 3 times that I did go to jail, that's they fighting to get stuck. Mm-mm. But the 3 times I did go to jail in my life, y'all can pull up the mug shots. One of them I was crying tears, y'all. Just tears coming. It wasn't nothing major. In Georgia, they're taking to jail about some traffic violations and all that. Like I ain't did nothing. One of them it was criminal trespassing, which I wasn't even criminal trespassing. The police, he was being racist that day, and me and him got into it, and I told him he was racist and all that. So he locked me up for disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing or some shit. But when I go to jail, y'all, I cry every time. I'm a punk. As soon as they put, like, the same way I don't support jail for others, when they put me in them handcuffs, y'all, I be in tears looking for somebody to support me, help me. Mm-mm. Copper, I was too. I was a bad kid. I did. Oh, I ain't did no. I was bad, but I never got. I've been blessed. I've done bad ass things in my youth. Between the ages like 15 and 19. Well, I'm gonna say about 21. I was out there wilding, doing crazy things. Like I was getaway driver for my friend. She used to steal us clothes to go strip and stuff. And I'll be the getaway driver. I never stole the clothes, but I was out there waiting. I used to do a bunch of stuff, but I never landed myself in jail for anything that I have done criminally or allegedly. Look, even though the statute of limitations might be up, I don't know if anybody watching that happened in 1998, 9, 2000. Okay, let me read. Y'all steady talk about it. Hold on, I ain't even read what Vibe said. I'm not taking my clothes off for nobody. So I only had one time out of the 3 times I went, y'all. One time they made the other 2 times I didn't have to take my clothes off or anything. I was out within a couple of hours. But this one particular time I was there for about 7 or 8 hours because I got arrested at about 8 o'clock at night, and my sister and her husband didn't get to get me till about 3. But when I got there, after crying and going to get my fingerprints and all this crazy stuff, and here go the little correctional officer telling me it ain't that bad. You ain't gotta be crying, lady. You working? I'm in here getting locked the fuck up. You don't tell me I can't cry. I'm gonna cry because I cry when I'm mad. I cry when I'm ready to fight. I'm that person, y'all. So let me catch up with my chat, y'all. Y'all rolling in here, but no, man. But she made me wash and all that. I was so mad, but I had to do it. Then they gave me the biggest pink jumpsuit because they ain't have no smalls. And then it was freezing in that little holding cell. I'm in there with other people that, nobody had done nothing. One lady had stole some beers and stuff out of Walmart. Nobody had done nothing major. I was living in Augusta, Georgia then. Okay, let me read what Vibe said again. Yeah, that's the clothes thing. Okay. Diddy and that bitch with 3 mats. Oh, he ended up having a ball, Vine. You must be in Dublin or Douglasville. Who? Who in Dublin? I was in Augusta area. The areas that I have circulated through Georgia and lived in Augusta, Atlanta, Columbus, all the major cities really. Except for Millen, Georgia is where I was born. I wasn't born in that town, but that's where my parents lived because they couldn't deliver babies. Statesboro, Georgia. Of course, I lived in Detroit, Michigan. I've stayed in a lot of different places though. I graduated high school at 15. Only end up doing. Oh my gosh, yes, you got to tell these stories. Because I was telling them the other night on last Saturday, I had to drop out of high school my 12th grade year just because it was either between paying my own bills and trying to be an adult or go to school. And I just now got my bachelor's at 41, 2 months ago. And not willing, and right now I don't even have the time to go get a job in that field. From the way my baby go to school, I take her to school and pick her up because I don't trust it. First of all, we stay far. I ain't trusting nobody with her. None of that. So I take her and pick her. Her school schedule is like 7:45 to 2:45. And it's for my career type of job, it's gonna be impossible to be like, hey, can I get here at 8:15, but I gotta leave at 2, take my lunch at 2 and come back. And Detroit's sort of big, you never know the track. I can't do it. But hopefully I get to put it to use in the next 2 years when she get that car. Yeah, y'all told me y'all was in Macon last week. Okay, let me read. I missed something. Sad part is my mom had been working in the criminal law. See, but you can never dictate. My ex was a police officer. His son was bad as hell. One night, we wake up to the police beating on our door with him because he hadn't stole the car, wrecked it in the snow. A whole bunch of shit was going down, y'all. Um, Kids are gonna be kids, and that's why I allow my baby the room to be a kid. Um, and let her make mistakes and do all that. I don't want her to feel like I'm holding her back from things. 9 out of 10, no, I'm gonna rephrase that. 8 out of 10 times, if she asks to do something, most likely we're gonna go, or you're gonna get to go be that kid. So you're not trying to do other things. I try to keep her in stuff to keep her out of stuff. Copper, I was cracking up when you said I am stubborn. You're so right. Yeah, vibes, you stubborn. Um, I ain't gonna say I'm stubborn. I can be a grudge holder, but I don't really think I'm stubborn. Everybody always tell me I'm mean. Oh, you're so mean, mean, and it's not. I'm not even mean. I'm just direct. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Y'all, I had to come on my phone. I don't know why my laptop just did that. If y'all still in here, it says 18 people still here, y'all. I froze. I'm gonna cam up in a minute. I don't like to hold the phone. And I had snuck and got me a piece of pizza while I had froze. So, but hopefully I just reset my modem. Hopefully I can get back in on my internet. Okay, y'all can hear me. So I'm just gonna have to hold the phone and talk to y'all. Y'all can't see me right now. I know I was sitting there froze, looking all crazy. I'm sorry. I don't know, just clicked out, but my phone working now. The it's back up on my laptop now. I don't know what's going on, but it's about time to end it anyway. They ain't nothing but God telling us it's time to get up off of here and do some work. But I wish I could see y'all while I was saying this, but y'all want to see me eating this pizza and holding this phone. I don't know how to hold the phone right, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me see what I had missed. Though it won't even let me go back up. Um, but I'm gonna try to remember everybody that came through. I'm gonna start out with the top, who I remember coming through. First of all, shout out to my 2 trolls pages that came in and worked it out. Shout out to Kendola News, stopping into the news chat. Shout out to Vibes Queen. I'm doing all my content creators first. Shout out to ATV Vaughn, to all the content community members. Y'all know I'm always gonna be rocking with OG Bobby Johnson and Contagious. Shout out to Malika. Shout out to Jesse James, my 313. Shout out to Jiz for pulling up, pulling through. Um, Shout out to F Bills for coming in and saying some things. Let me see who else was in there. If I'm missing a name, can somebody throw it in the chat? Let me see. Oh, Copper, of course. How am I forget Copper? Um, Shout out to Miss Copper. Can't wait to be on her channel, finding out new and more things about her. I'm trying to do this. This how they do it on the phone? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna learn this because I've never once did it on my phone. I like the laptop, but this how they do it behind the phone, silent, not showing themselves. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, thank y'all for the traffic lights. Thank y'all. I feel like I missed some people. I feel like ONR detailing. Shout out to you. You always first on the news. You was first in both my live streams. Appreciate you. I know since Monique gone, you needed somebody else. So I'm here for you. Find out, girl. Um, Let me see. Did I shout Vibes Queen out? If I didn't, I'm gonna re-shout out Vibes Queen. And I know y'all hear me smacking on this pizza, y'all. It's ridiculous. Who else I missed? I don't know. But if I missed you, I ain't mean to. Y'all know I'm just trying to figure it out. But I appreciate y'all. Come back tomorrow, 10 o'clock, might be 10:10 p.m. Eastern time, here to the news station for the roadblock party. Y'all are my traffic jammers. We're moving in good directions over here. We're gonna continue to just have fun. Y'all can feel safe here. Um, I don't care who chat y'all be in, da da da. I seen a few people over there talking about me on the picture. Y'all still welcome to come over here. I don't care. I've been getting talked about my whole life. Good night, Jiz. Thank you, Vibes. You always supporting everything. I appreciate you. Come in, Copper. We just gonna be vibing. You're gonna get to know some more of your community members and get them sent. We're gonna do some promotion for you and get them sent over there to get you some more subscribers as you tell your story. This is a place where you can promote yourself and others because this is the news station. So don't ever feel like you can't come over here and promote anything that you want to promote, as long as it's something positive or someone, even if you're not promoting yourself, you can promote the next content creator. I don't care. I really appreciate y'all. If I can't even get back in my other laptop StreamYard so I can say bye. And I don't even know how to play the music on here, so it won't be no music to end, even though I want to play my ending song, my outro. Before let me try to get back in this StreamYard on the computer. If y'all see me holding this pizza looking ratchet, don't say nothing. I'm gonna turn my okay, just let me get back in, I think. so I can say bye y'all proper. Like, I'm gonna put the pizza down, y'all. I'm gonna put the pizza down. Lips might be greasy. I might have some red stuff in my teeth. Y'all can go ahead and screenshot it. Okay, I'm gonna put the pizza down. Okay. Okay. Let me get off of it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, am I clear? Can you hear me? If y'all can hear me, give me a one. A one if you can hear me. A two if you can't. I think I'm back in. People be bent out about this shit. Okay, good night, everyone. Can y'all hear me? Okay, just making sure because I want to say bye the proper way. Sorry about my bootleg internet. If y'all want to support and help me get my teeth and my internet, you can always cash out Ramp for Life. And any broadcasting, but I ain't asking for nothing. I'm just saying that's for the haters out there who concerned about how my life is. But y'all can always support. Once I get monetized, that's when I start. Oh, it's running through here. That ain't even the right one. I'm in another. I had my disclaimer running through, but if y'all want a financial donation, all that is there. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me see. I can make sure I didn't miss nobody now. Yep, I don't think I missed a soul. So I appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna play my outro song, and we gonna be up out of here. And eventually, I'm gonna have all my stuff in StreamYard when I pay for some. But I think we're doing good with the free stuff right now. We're gonna figure it out. And I appreciate all y'all. So here we go. We can't make it up, y'all. Let me get my volume back up. I'm gonna be here to report for y'all. On your way out, drop me some traffic lights. I'm gonna play this song about 2 or 3 times and we out of here. But if you like the live, throw me some traffic lights. I'm finna eat my pizza soon. My girl, my girl, my girl, my boy. Thank y'all. My song, I just stopped. I don't know, y'all, my internet just ratchet tonight, y'all. We're gonna pray over my internet because my song even just stopped on my phone. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna play it again. Can't make it up though. Thank you, Jiz. I want more men over here. I got big energy. So bring some of y'all men, friends over. I got big energy. Miss Lotto. Thank you, Bobby. I got three men right now. We're gonna get about 6 or 10. Appreciate you. And I got 3 real men. Like men. And I appreciate that. Man, some whack ass Little Caesars, girl. And it was from the hood. I had to wait 20 minutes. Y'all don't want to know about this pizza. When I'm sitting here eating it on live with my bad teeth. My teeth can still bite pizza. Yes, they can. You can't make this shit up though. When I'm everything get reported on. Monday, I'm trying to report on everybody. I'm trying to make a long report for Monday. I got time. I handle my housework tomorrow. I'm gonna do some writing, go to sleep. But Sunday, I'm gonna invest in that news. My daughter's probably gonna cook dinner Sunday. She's a great cook. Oh, my baby can cook. And my house is gonna be clean. And so I'm trying to bring y'all some good news Monday. Cause Friday's news had to suck. But I got y'all back. Yep, the news will always be here, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know that one more time. And then we getting out of here. Thank you, Jiz. I see y'all comments. I ain't gonna post them up there no more. We're gonna leave that like. But thank you. I'm just out here fighting. Fighting for my life for no reason. But I ain't fighting nobody. These people are fighting themselves. I'm still gonna be right here looking ratchet, not caring, not affected. Oh, I'm trying to make sure I'm in the camera. Not affected. I'm here, and I'm smoking another cigarette. I had 3 on live and a piece of blunt, and I don't drink beer. That was some type of seltzer, y'all. And I'm not a drinker. I smoke hella weed. Can't make this shit up, y'all. Thank you for everybody that spent 3 hours, 6 minutes, 4 seconds with your girl. The time is 2:00 a.m. and we end this live stream. Be here tomorrow to the roadblock party, 10 o'clock. You can be late, but you're going to miss a time. So come in, show up, show out, be back tomorrow. I love y'all. Ending it.